Hello, boys and girls, children of all ages. You're watching This Week in Toy Culture. My name is Arash, and with me always is my esteemed colleague from Rhode Island himself, Mr. Michael Burgee.
What up, Hash? And the crowd goes wild. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right? It's like watching a sports game, just minus all the crowd noises and participation. Yes!
So it
And
is
all
like
the
watching,
sides.
it's like watching the NFL this past weekend,
Right, just minus the side cursing and everything that goes along with it.
right? Oh my god, dude! Do you see how many times if you've watched any of the basketball games, like the dump button that they've had to mute some stuff? Like during one of the football games, they were dropping f bombs. I could hear some of the linemen like when they were making tackles on the running backs. Get that f crap out of
Yeah.
you, and I was like, wow, like they ain't even shy, and the camera's like right there with the mic too, man. I was like, okay, you guys need to
Tone it down a bit. Tone it
yeah.
down.
There's no
Nope.
crowd here to hide your vulgar language here. Not that I care, but
There's no
you
such
know,
thing as that.
yeah, right. It's NFL. I don't care.
So
So
anyway, how you holding up?
can't complain, sir. Another day, another dollar.
How many
Yep.
pre-orders did you get out of that GameStop, especially with a lot of toys coming out this week?
Actually, dude, the one thing that's been like a number one pre-order for us this week has been obviously the Super Mario All-Stars game.
Yeah.
It's coming out for the Switch, so it'll be out on Friday. But Darth Nihilus for the Star Wars Black Series figure, that has been a very big popular draw this week. We've had a bunch of pre-orders for that, and the Shock Trooper Purge one with the stick with the purple on it. He's been another one people have been pre-ordering like crazy. So those are a couple of hot items I've been noticing that have been pre-orders for action figures wise for it. So
Nice.
yeah.
And if you guys like the T-shirt you guys see that I'm wearing right now, you could pick this up from Mr. J.J. Cohen, aka he was the bully in Back to the Future. So he's selling this little bad boy. I posted this picture up with a link. So if you guys are interested in T-shirts, cool ones, shipped all around the U.S. And what are you wearing anyway, right? What are you wearing?
This is my buddy Fusco got me this. It is basically the 90s Avengers, like 80s Avengers, and it's all the action figures and all the action stars from basically 1980 on, done up in Avengers style. So I think like He-Man is like Captain America. They've got like Scarlet is like Black Widow. Iron Man is basically Optimus Prime. So
Right.
this is definitely really cool. Megatron is Thanos. They got all the different characters, so definitely something really cool. I think Fusco got this off of oh my god, 80s Pops Tees or something like that. I think it was. Definitely worth it. This shirt is totally killer and it's super soft, man. I absolutely love this thing. This thing is really cool. I think it was a cool shirt to showcase with toys. Mine and your childhood, you know.
And if you guys are watching us on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, thank you all. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm sorry, I was mentioning Twitter like as if it like they do fully live videos. If you're watching us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us today as well too. Let's get into some action because we have a lot of toys to talk about, and we're going to talk about the New York Comic Con exclusives and some of the Pulse exclusives. There's a lot of Funko Pops that, oh my god, if you need to change your underwear or if you need a new t-shirt right now, we got you covered. As I said before, you can pick this up at JJ Cohen's Facebook page. Go hit him up. The link is on Evo Comics Inc. Facebook page, and also go to www.evocomicsinc.com and pick up a t-shirt because why? There's so much going on. I don't even know where to begin.
Oh god, there's so much stuff to talk about.
Yeah, like I think like even you like are surprised with what we have in store today.
And we
And
had some cool stuff though.
since you're a huge Transformers fan.
Oh, I am definitely a huge
Transformers fan. How do we know you're a huge Transformers fan? Bam.
The Dinobots.
Now, this is a set. I forget the price point, but does it really matter? Just go pick it up at Hasbro Pulse's website. You know what? A lot of times we don't talk about the pricing only because we want you to go sit there and hunt for it. And we got that one person that's going to send a link anyway. But this is on Hasbro Pulse's website, HasbroPulse.com. And you can pick up this little bad boy with all the regular OG Dinobots. They're not the big ones. They're not the big ones that we want.
Yeah.
The big ones that we want. but they're aesthetically pleasing.
Yep.
Your favorite Grimlock?
I've always been a Grimlock fan just because he's the leader. And honestly, to the truth, in some of the comic series and some of the stuff they've put him, they've written him to be a better leader than Optimus Prime ever was. Which is funny because of his strength and everything like that. And he's the no nonsense style, guy. I personally still think Optimus is the greatest leader for the Autobots ever. But hey, some people
who are you to
Grimlock
judge, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
And
I have a couple of these originals when they first came out, full size ones. So these are a lot smaller.
Right.
Yeah, that's $188 for all of those. That's ridiculous for a price.
And with their powers combined, they look like something out of Legos now.
What did we say this was? The Ninjago Lego set, basically?
Connect Ninjas or whatever the heck it was,
and
the robotic ones.
And you look at behind the head there, it's like they got the swords, but it looks like two giant fans.
They have giant,
like giant turbines on them. Like really, really crazy how big those things are.
Right. It's insane.
The sword is half the action figure, man. The sword is half the action figure, half the size of it.
See, we were just talking about this before we started. I want to know what characters carrying those swords, because when we saw them in the 5-pack, we didn't see the which animal it came out of, which Transformer came out of.
I think there's got to be one sword per thing. Like one of them comes with maybe Slag, and the other one comes with Swoop or something. Because there's not going to put that all the accessories in one. I think they're going to spread out the accessories with each one just to keep it a little bit different. So you can't just get all the accessories in one toy and just sell it off. Because we know accessories are what everyone's looking for in these
accessories. They win them all. We love the accessories.
Yes.
Here's something new for you guys, since you guys, some of you do like action figures and do love the DC action figures now that Todd McFarlane is now taking care of all your toy needs now.
Mm-hmm.
How about some Cyborg action?
Dude, I'm a huge fan of Teen Titans and the original cartoon series that was on late 90s, early 2000 series. Yes. I thought that was some of the best animation that was on TV, and it was absolutely fantastic. I love Cyborg here from the Teen Titans. I think this is great. I absolutely love this character. Booyah! Like, come on, that's all you need. And if you give me this and then you do, Beast Boy, and I think Beast Boy would be nice if it came with a couple of side pieces where you could have him where it was the little bird or something, then do one where he came with the cricket or something. Do something different, but make the one main piece and then 2 or 3 little small ones.
Right.
I think that'd be a nice little piece.
Just give me a quick second. I forgot my phone over there and it's going off. I know, right? Never have your phone across the room when you need it anyway. Right? But this is currently available for pre-order right now on Amazon. So literally McFarlane isn't giving you third-party websites or anything. Go on Amazon and the rest will probably be on Walmart or Target. So happy hunting when it comes to those figures.
Yeah, and a lot of these could even be at some of your local toy stores or your local comic book shops, guys. So just keep that in mind. If you are a comic book person, definitely keep in touch with them. I'm sure they would love to pre-order this for you and get it for you and make sure it's custom and you'll have it and you don't have to worry about hunting for it. So, keep that in mind. And I like that it has the little stand so you can take it out of the box, stand it up, and probably with that little stand piece, you can do different poses with the legs so you don't have to worry about it being I got to set this perfect. If you get the other characters.
Accessories. That's what we love the most. Accessories. Oh, God. Anyway, here's some McFarlane action for you guys. These are some of the Doom figures.
Yeah, the Doom Marauder figure. I believe he's out right now. I think I've seen him in stores. I'm not sure if GameStop has him in stock right now, but I think I have seen him in stores. Very menacing looking. He looks really cool looking.
The fact that his face comes off a bit, right? Something, I forget what part, something changes on his body.
Just that look of nonchalantly walking at you. He's got his axe I'm gonna cut
I'm gonna wreck stuff. We're just here to break stuff for your convenience.
It's the old Duke Nukem adage. I'm here to kick butt and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Speaking of something that belongs in a different video game, especially if you're a fan of Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite for everyone. How about the Doomacorn?
Doomacorn.
Come on, you gotta love the Doomacorn. No.
Somebody when they went to their person and they were like, "Hey, I got this really great idea for a character. We're gonna call it Doomicorn.
Yes.
We're gonna put it in the game, and everyone's gonna like, this isn't Fortnite. Shut up, Billy.
Oh,
Sit
come
down."
on! This is as close to Fortnite. You're gonna get it in Doom. This is an extra skin in the current Doom game.
Yep.
Can't go. I mean, it's Doom. I mean, would you play this? Would you play this character?
No, I would not.
No.
No.
If you got because you remember when you played the first God of War and he walked around with the business suit or the aqua suit or the flipper suit, you're getting it.
I mean, if it's part of the game, I'd have to get it, and there'd be an achievement that you'd have to walk around and beat a level wearing the suit. So I would tragically have to do that, but I would hate every moment of it. Truthfully.
Oh, that was one of the achievements. If you remember playing on PlayStation 2, it was one of the weirdest achievements you can get in that game.
He's even got like
he's got a side colorful cannon. He's got his shotgun things. He's got wings, bro. He's got wings.
He's got wings, bro. Red Bull.
He's got wings, bro. He's got wings, bro. Can't go wrong with it. I mean, I might get it just because you know me. I'm all about the gaming aesthetics. I've got to have it on my list.
The one nice thing about this piece is if you're a customizer, if you like to do custom figures, it's all white basically. All you got to do is really a little bit of the pink, and then you're golden to really customize this however you want.
True.
So for that instance, that is something kind of cool. We know there's a lot of people out there like to do custom pieces. This is a nice one on its own. So, what up, Phil?
This is true. What did Phil say? Yo, what's up, Phil? And we got some. This is also more additions to the My Hero Academia figures that are currently out right now. This is Katsuki
Bakugo. And the one nice thing about this is now is like with his McFarlane getting these pieces, we're going to see more quality action figures that are going to be coming out. More posable. You're going to have more of the articulation on it with the hands, the wrists, elbows, the legs, the feet. Like that's actually really cool. Like we're used to figures that are like you move the arm up and down. That's it.
Something crazy on it, you know?
Yeah. But this is nice where he's going to be doing these, and they're going to look more realistic, not more animated or cartoonish looking. They're going to look more realistic, which is really cool. I like the accessory piece there with it's like the fireball type of stuff. Definitely cool. I've never seen My Hero Academia. From what I've been told, fantastic show. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get around to watching it.
I saw the art and haven't watched the show.
I know, right?
This is Stain from My Hero Academia.
I kind of dig this character. He looks a little psycho, a little nutty.
He looks like half the people. This is perfect for when you're getting ready for cosplay stuff. You have a hard time. Like I haven't seen anyone dress up as Stain at a Comic-Con, so this will be the first time. Maybe everyone got their stuff together now, so they can get ready for Comic-Con hopefully soon. Maybe the June show.
But you do know what's nice about these figures is too, because of the amount of detail that McFarlane puts into these. If you're looking to do this as a cosplay, buy the figure. You can do it right off of this.
He loves this.
Yeah. That's one nice thing about the man. He's into it like we are.
He's a nerd. He's a bigger geek than we are.
Oh,
pretty much.
I'm okay with that.
And he's a huge baseball fan. I forgot his favorite team though, but it's not what you think. Anyway, this is Tenya. Gotta love the poses. Gotta love the face.
The helmet looks cool on it.
And of course, this is what I always loved about McFarlane now. Smart move is always sell the display stands with it. When NECA, Marvel, and WWE, they weren't selling the stands.
Nope.
So WWE started selling them certain figures, depending on what they were. But now it's become the norm with certain toys and action figures.
Well, this is nice because now it makes you want to open it out of the box and put it on display. You can display this. You display your fandom, which is great. You don't have to buy the third-party stuff, and he's smart about it.
Wait, so you're telling me my action figure doesn't have to stand on its own anymore? It doesn't have to pose itself on its own and sit there and superglue his legs, so he stayed in that position that you wanted it in?
McFarlane was smart about that.
So next set of stuff coming out is all about Legos. We all know some of you guys do love Legos. Bergie especially loves his Legos, and he's looking forward to some of these Legos coming up.
I am.
But How about the new Advent calendar? So this is the Harry Potter Advent calendar that's currently on pre-order right now. You can purchase this on Lego.com or on Amazon. Price tag I believe are $40 or $50. Not that bad of a thing, but also look, it's Legos and it's an Advent calendar.
Mm-hmm. I do like that you can put all these pieces together. So if you are a Lego fan, you have all the main things from the Lego series. I'm sorry, from the Harry Potter series, which is really cool. Like, this is pretty neat.
I love the box background, so it's as if like you're in one of the rooms.
Yep.
So it's got the Christmas trees. I love the box. I love the display. So it's like you get your toy out and you can display it. Jen actually will be talking about the Star Wars one soon. It is on this list. We'll go to Mike.
The background of this does kind of remind you of like the Great Hall where they eat lunch and they did the Sorting Hat and stuff like that. It has that look to it. So it's something kind of neat that you can put this all in there.
There you go, guys. Happy Christmas, as they would say in Harry Potter, and may the hunt be in your favor when it comes to finding these. But I got a feeling this will end up at Costco or BJ's as well, too, because they're very big when it comes to the Advent calendars.
Yes. It's Lego. You're going to find this at the Lego stores, probably Targets, Walmart, stuff like that.
Yeah, here's another set that'll probably end up at a Walmart or Target near
definitely.
you. This is the Lego 501st Legion Clone Wars Troopers.
Yeah, I think this is definitely from the cartoon series.
Yeah. Look, if you love your Legos and you love your Star Wars, if this is one of your must-haves, it's one of your must-haves. It's not our cup of tea, but it's for you guys. Anyway.
The only reason I'd want to buy this is because of the Stormtroopers, the clone troopers.
Because you get like 4 of them?
Yeah. And, and you buy them individually, they're like $5-6 just for a clone trooper. So
those are the aftermarket versions.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, that's a lovely box. Now for the next one goes to No Flutter, since she's also a big Star Wars fan of the Advent calendar. This is the Star Wars Advent calendar for you guys right there. Currently also available on Amazon, Target, and Walmart. And if you get lucky at a Costco or a BJ's near you, happy hunting.
And I think this is neat.
I love this one. Is the fact that BD has the Santa hat on.
Yep.
I love that the Millennium Falcon has a Porg.
Yeah, I know, right? The little Millennium Falcon with the Porg.
You got Darth Porg Vader by itself. You're literally getting like a little mini figure of a minifigure. So, Abel says you can.
No, he's his own. Porg is on his own. He is his original. He's a one of its own. But I do like how they have looks like Darth Vader with a Christmas sweater on. Like, that is so cool.
It looks it. Let's see if we can get a good close up. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, he has
right there.
Sweater on. That is so cool looking.
We're gonna give it to you guys right now. Not a great photo, but that is Darth Vader in the Christmas.
If you actually show the figure that's on the lay down flat part, you'll see it right there.
We'll get to that for everyone.
There he is.
There he is. You guys love him. Look at that Christmas sweater.
Don't you love? And then is that supposed to be Poe Dameron or something with one himself?
Oh,
is that?
Oh,
he's got BB-8 on it. So that's pretty neat. I like that when they put little sweaters on them. That's actually pretty nice. Nice little touch. And that's supposed to, I'm assuming, a Tauntaun behind him. You've got the TIE fighter.
This reminds me of. By the way, you remember playing Lego Star Wars?
Yeah.
And you get the mini kit of the mini kit.
Yeah,
these are the mini kits in the games.
Yeah, that's what this is. It looks like the little mini kits. The Red Trooper, the little Porg. You got the X-wing. This is pretty neat, and you got the little the repair robot.
This is straight out of the video game.
Yep, straight out of the video game for it. And is well, I would assume that's Rey, Luke Skywalker.
Yes, Rey and
Luke. There's the generators on Hoth. You have the Stormtrooper. I'm sorry, not Stormtrooper. The robot clone, whatever it is. The speeder from Hoth. Roger. Yep. This is actually pretty neat. Got a lot of decent pieces in this. This is something I might have to try to pick up.
I'm sorry. What a waste of the Lego set. These were the generators for the game.
Yeah.
These are the generators you have to blow up in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I want this one. I want these two.
the little mini
The little mini things.
Millennium
Yeah,
Falcon, and I think that's Mando's ship right now.
these are all the
This def-
pieces.
this definitely looks cool. So it comes in a couple little pieces, probably like a little bag per piece, and I do like the whole background setup of it and everything. This is
I like
pretty
this.
neat.
This is cute. So for you guys trying to get the advent calendar, happy hunting! You're trying to get your advent calendar today. Go get it on Amazon, Target, Walmart, or good luck getting it on BJ's and Target. I mean BJ's and Costco. Target. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere they're gonna have it. Back to some more Legos, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not this one. We got the Clone Wars Armored Assault Tank. Comes with Ahsoka because everyone now is on the Ahsoka binge.
Ah, man, she's been one of my favorite characters since she was first introduced in the Clone Wars. But the last season of Clone Wars really took her to a whole other level, and then they added her into Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, my favorite character in the series right now.
So we got that one. Cute little table set. I mean, look, not that big, not too large, not too small. Literally, I love the fact. Look at the accessories, the gunner. I mean, look, if you got an office space, great table discussion. Oh, you're a Star Wars fan? Yeah, what gave that away, bro?
Nah, I like Star Trek. This isn't from Star Trek. Darn it.
No, I like the NBA set that they did though. I did want to get them because they would shoot the basketball.
Oh yeah, the little thing you could flick it and it would shoot the ball. Yep, I remember
shoot
that.
the ball, and I do have the Kobe Bryant. I legitimately have the Kobe Bryant at home.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
That's a nice little box set.
And it's not that many pieces too, which is nice. It's like 286 pieces. That's going to be a quick build, maybe an hour or two at the max.
It's
that's
tiny.
Which is nice.
Now this set coming up is for all you video game addicts. When I mean video game addicts, I mean this is the Mario Brothers Bowser's Castle boss battle. I know nothing about what's going on for the latest of Legos. Apparently, they're like motion, they like vibrate, and they move as if like you're playing the game, which is pretty cool because Bowser moves on its own.
Yep. This is pretty neat though.
And all I'm playing in my head right now is dun, 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 dun. All he's missing is like a fireball shooting across the screen.
Right?
Just a fireball.
Yeah, it would definitely be in fireballs all he needs.
He's got the question mark there. He's got one of the boos. And look,
it looks like there's a fireball to the bottom right-hand corner that I think that would be like a fire trooper or something like that.
It's a fire character just running towards you.
Yeah. Oh, but the Bowser castle in the background of all Legos, like this is definitely neat. This is something really cool.
Bobby says he owns the set. Of course, he probably owned the sets.
Like works at GameStop. Oh, look at the Mario. Oh my God, Mario looks good.
Mario's not included.
I know. He's a separate buy, but that looks really cool. If you got that Mario to add to it, oh, that's a solid thing.
Yes, this is, as Bobby says, these are an insane piece. Insane.
Now, Bobby, this looks like where it's showing on the screen where it looks like they're building it. So I assume the thing you can do it from the website to do it. Does this interact with anything on like an app or anything? I'm just curious because I'm just want to know.
Right, because Bowser in the back has the up, down, left, right, or what looks like something on his shell.
Yeah.
Yes, Mario's an amazing set, but we're asking you something because it's helping us understand it. Because I didn't read anything much about it except for the fact that this looks pretty cool. This looks dope. Since you have the set, did you open it out of the box, or I will show you when I get a chance? Oh, meaning he never opened the box.
Oh,
that makes sense. He never opened the box.
Looks like Bobby's gonna have to do a unboxing and video it.
Ooh, are you saying you want us to come over and do a live shoot at your house? The instructions are not long included, and they're on the top. Yeah, they don't really say much on the. They really doesn't say much actually as an interactive game or not.
Yeah,
but which is pretty cool though. More in the pipe.
Cool. Yeah,
you could sit here all day and just create like. Where was this when we were kids? Where was this when we were kids? Could you imagine how many videos and playsets and pictures we would have taken? Our parents' video cameras would have been as I said, video cameras,
Yeah.
all their tapes would have been used, and our parents would have to buy more $20 tapes.
Matt, you remember how many like Polaroids we'd have of this?
Right? Expand your starter course. This is the expansion set. Yeah, they're all separate with these with store lag. Yep, you can share, build these with other people, and level up build. Okay.
Nice.
So it's like we're gonna do expert level. So it takes 2 sets to build this one. Cool.
All right. So you combine them. All right. That's pretty neat, though.
With our powers combined, we can build a better and Koopa world? Was it Toadstool, right? Toadstool's world? Koopa world?
I think it was Koopa World. I thought it was
Koopa world, right? Koopa land? Koopa land. It's Koopa
Yeah.
land.
Koopa Land.
Koopa land. All right. I gotta take the screen off to like literally give you guys like a one-on-one, right? I know you guys are obsessed. When I mean obsessed with Pops, the toys, the
Slightly.
Funko Pops, slightly. You guys, Karen coworkers, you guys, Karen, the people that work at these lovely jobs, you harass the people at GameStop at FYE when they're supposed to carry them and they don't. You harass the people that work at Target and Walmart and wherever local comic book shops or toy stores that have them. This is for you because we love you just as much as you hate the people that carry these toys.
Well, it's not that we hate them that they carry them. We hate it that their staff members hold them in the back and they buy them for themselves.
I mean, yeah, that is a little messed up. That a lot of times you're looking for a specific Funko Pop and it's just sitting in the back, and you got to get a staff member. Then they find it, but they get told by another staff member, don't sell it.
Yep.
And now I'm told like every single store has a 24-hour hold, while staff has a longer hold of like 3 months.
Yeah.
That all.
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky, just to get that 35% off, guys. We get it. We don't want to pay
Gotta
that
save
price
money.
either.
Gotta save money.
So these Funko Pops are for you because right after this one, we're going to talk about all the New York Comic Con and PulseCon exclusives that are coming out very shortly. As I belch one more time. So these Funko Pops for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the American Psycho Patrick. Some of these are out right now, and some of these are available at pre-order. Some of them are available at GameStop. Some of them are available at FYE. So this set of Funko Pops is a mishmash of, I don't know exactly where they are. Some of them are still available for pre-order. Some of them are out right now. Some of them are second releases. Some of them are new poses. So if you are a pop collector, we actually wrote on the top of the screen, new poses, guys. So you know it's a new figure.
I do like this movie. I loved American Psycho, and Christian Bale was amazing in this role. And I love that they have this pop for this.
The psycho-ness of the business cards is what gets me every single time. This is this is your chase figure for you guys. So if you are a chaser, if you're one of those chasers,
it's all fun and games. So someone gets it in the eye.
Yeah, so someone gets it in the eye. So there's your American Psycho for you guys. We do have some Attack on Titans. This is Levi.
Yeah, Levi, his name is from the show.
From Attack on Titans. You know, you want some. Here's some Avatar.
I'm a big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So Aang coming out with this with Momo on his head. This is a second one. There's a first one that they had for Avatar. So this is really cool, and I like how it has like the wind motion going around and stuff like that. So he's bending the air.
So he's bending the air.
Yep, this is nice. This is a cool pose.
So here's the start. He's starting with wind right now. So he's starting with air. So soon it'll be the other 3 elements that he controls.
Right.
Your favorite?
Oh, Iroh. Iroh is hands down. If anybody's a fan of Avatar, if you tell me Iroh is not the best character, you're lying to yourself. He is literally the best character in this whole game, whole series. This man is goals. Like, I love his attitude, the way he is in the movie and the TV series. Like, absolutely fantastic. Best character.
Wasn't he played by Chow Yun-fat in the movie?
Yeah, I believe so. The movie was an abomination. We don't discuss it. But Korra, from the Legend of Korra, really cool pose. And I actually found something kind of neat that I found out on Reddit, that the avatar, depending on the avatar, the next avatar is based off of look of what the current avatar, their love interest was. So if they were in love, like Aang fell in love with the waterbender,
Okay.
and she looks very similar to Korra. So the next incarnation of the avatar, basically, what it was supposed to be a waterbender, but very similar look to Korra, to her,
Mm.
to the girlfriend. And then the previous ones before that was like very similar to the style and what they looked like. So I thought that was pretty neat, and they showed it back a few like 10 of them, that what their love interests were and stuff like that. But they were, things. So I thought that was a pretty neat little thing.
Good to know. See, I didn't know that. So now I gotta watch it now.
The show is fantastic. You got to tune
Won't
in.
do
You will
this to
love
me.
it.
Here's Suka.
Soka. Soka is brother of Aang's girlfriend, love interest.
Your favorite.
Toph, she was a earthbender. She's the show she's blind. She
Mhm.
cannot see, but because of her connection to the earth, she is probably one of the most formidable characters in the entire series. Like, she could beat anybody because of that. If they're touching the ground, she knows anything and everything where they are. It's absolutely
So
amazing.
she's like the Daredevil of the series, where Daredevil can see with the water drowns and the sounds and everything else.
Yes,
If they're on the earth, she knows exactly where they are.
correct. Yes, and she's an
Nice.
excellent character in the show and stuff like that. And I love her comedy and her actions and stuff like that. She's definitely cool.
We also got Zuko.
Yep, Zuko is the Fire Nation, the Fire Lord's nephew. Son. I'm sorry, the nephew of Iroh.
Mm-hmm.
Great character development through the whole series. How he was like the little jerk, stuff in the beginning. Then he came around. He changed his ways, his everything, and becomes one of a good friend with Aang. Later on, becomes a very trusted advisor to him,
Mm-hmm.
and as being an avatar. He actually shows up in the Korra series, and his great grandson or something is the charge of the general of the Fire Nation, and you see him in the show. Same voice character too that does Zuko is one that does the new one in the new show. It's actually really cool.
And we also got the chase figure of Zuko.
I like the chase because he's got the blades, the knife blades, which is really cool. So it's definitely a neat touch.
Right.
Love trying to find the
Now,
chase.
right. So now for your next set of Funko Pops, ladies and gentlemen. These are out. One or two of them are re-releases. How about some Back to the Future for you guys? Starting with some Biff. So these are currently on, from one site, had them on pre-order on Amazon and Target. They're currently out right now. Do you carry them on GameStop? Or Mike has them muted right now. I don't know.
I don't know if we're going to be carrying these in GameStop right now. I'm not particularly sure if we have these, if not, or they're going to be available. I don't know yet.
So while we're waiting for Lorraine to show her face eventually for the Back to the Future line, go and pick up your Biff, because you definitely want to start collecting a lot of these Funko Pops, especially during COVID. Because when next year happens with small comic, we're gonna have small comic book conventions, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna have small shows. So when you come have an intimate moment at Comic Con, you definitely want to have your Funkos ready. The
And not only that,
box.
Biff and Tom Wilson, who is the actual actor that plays Biff in the Back to the Future, he's on the convention scene right now.
Mhm.
So having something like this to get it signed by him is definitely something worth getting.
If you haven't picked up the NECA figure, the 6.5, 7-inch figure, you're definitely grabbing a pop. Some more Doc for you guys. The Doc from 2015, especially from Back to the Future Part 2. See, they should just see the box should say Back to the Future Part 2, so people know exactly which character it is. But
Well,
I get it.
technically, he does show up in the last 2 minutes of the first Back to the Future movie, like this.
Does he?
So
Yeah, at
yeah,
the end he does. Yeah, at the
yep.
end, yes.
So that's why they listed this as Back to the Future, but Doc 2015 because he's from the future.
True.
I do like the look of this character though. He looks cool.
I still love on the Jimmy Kimmel show where they did Back to the Future Day and got them to show up.
Yes.
So you got the Doc 2015. We also got the Doc, just a regular Doc Brown when he's got the remote control. This is from Back to the Future Part 1 where he does the test drive.
Yep, where he sends the dog into the future.
Was it Einstein or was it the other one? Can't remember.
I think it was Einstein. I think was the name of the dog. He
Yeah,
sends
Einstein.
into the future in 20 seconds, comes back and stuff like that. Yeah.
Get that one. We got same thing from the Back to the Future Part 1, where he shows up to Marty shows up and he's got the gadget on his head.
So you can remember the capacitor. This also kind of reminds me of Lewis from Ghostbusters, where he's got the helmet on. You know,
very. Did they take it from that? Take the strainer, put it as a helmet, and just start throwing plugs around it. So it seems like. Did they get the same creative guys? It's just like we just thought of this one day, guys. We'll just do one of these like all over the place, you know.
Someone was making dinner, made pasta. It's like, you know what? We're going to use the strainer as a thing that's going to help people brainwaves.
So you got that going on for you guys with the idea of the flux capacitor. So cool. You got Marty for Back to the Future Part 1.
Yep, 1955 Marty too. With the skateboard.
with the wood skateboard, aka with the roller skates on a piece of plank, with a plank piece of wood.
Yep.
So cool.
I thought this was really cool.
I like the shirt. I'm waiting for them to resell the shirt though.
They will. Give them time. They will.
You also they got Marty from Back to the Future Part 2, but they didn't say Back to the Future Part 2 in the box, which would be awesome.
Right.
What are you testing?
I wasn't seeing anybody's for messages, so I didn't know if anybody was actually like if we were still live. So that's why I was checking.
Oh no, we're live. We got the guys watching. We got people watching. It's just we're a little surprised that no one's commenting on if they want these figures or not. It seems like everyone's in shock and awe when it comes to Funko Pops. We get this every single time. Everyone's in shock and awe of the Funko Pops that we show everyone. If you are alive and you like what you see, message us and be part of the conversation and follow us.
I thought J-Bo fell asleep, so
no, J-Bo didn't even J-Bo barely even commented on Mail Call Monday. Yesterday's Mail Call Monday, done. He didn't get to see anything that I unboxed.
He must be tired.
Yeah, tired of carrying people. We'll say. Anyway, this is the Marty McFly from Back to the Future Part 2. This one I kind of like as well too. This is the Marty from Back to the Future Part 1, where he's videotaping. So perfect with your other doc.
Yep.
Bill and Mimir's American Psycho, because I have all three. A shocker, right? Do you have a special
Thomas is an avid collector.
Yeah, but I could just see his apartment. He purposely gets the second bedroom and says, "This is my Funko Pops room. Would you like to see my pleasure room?" And it smells like plastic.
All collectibles.
Do you have that special room, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry.
It's a man cave.
Man cave with a special chair.
Right.
Matt goes, my puffy vest was delayed until what? Oh, for 10/13. Oh, well, hopefully you get it.
Right.
Jen's laughing at the idea. Do you have that special room for your Funkos where it just smells like deep plastic? Rubber something smell. I'm sorry. Everyone has that room anyway. Mine's just in a storage unit. Right. This is the other Marty McFly, which is from Back to the Future Part 1. But compared to the other figure that we showed, this is also very different. Also available, running around at your local stores and available for pre-order.
This one has a weird look to it. Like Art is here and he's got like power gloves on. Like he all of a sudden leveled up and he's got like these big monster club hands or something like that. I'm like, what is the point of that? That makes no sense to me.
Look, I'm waiting for them to Captain N where he shows up with the glove.
Now that I'd be okay with. Like that would be an awesome pop.
But they're still waiting.
Have you not done that?
Because Nintendo, bruh. We have not got a single Nintendo yet. And we're still waiting for that one-time Nintendo drop where we get Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we watched Disney come over to the dark side. We have not seen Mario come over to that dark side.
The only thing Nintendo technically has done is Pokemon. They've done the Pokemon figures. That's really about it. Nintendo is very particular about Mario. Mm-hmm. That's their child. That's their... I mean, that's like Disney. That's Mickey Mouse. That's Disney's Mickey Mouse right there. They're not doing it.
They're not doing it. Anyway, here's a re-release from last year's San Diego Comic-Con. The whole entire Batman series from this is already out, with the alternate Joker as well too. So I would look up and go hunting at your local stores because this was released last year for San Diego Comic-Con. I know because I was there. So, and you can go on my Facebook page and you'll see these pictures were up from last year. I do believe GameStop is carrying them as well too. Entertainment Earth is one of the few. So is Pop in the Box. I don't know if Walmart and Target are carrying them, but you may also have to check out your local retail stores because they may get a side inventory of these as well too. So happy hunting if you get lucky to find these Batmans.
Right.
And as you can see, it is. And by the way, it's the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yep.
/ Val Kilmer. Yes.
See, the nice thing about this is getting this right before, the Snyder cut. So, right?
Forget Snyder cut before you get Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Before you get Flashpoint, you got to get them out of the way. Now, for you lovely Cobra Kai fans, the Daniel LaRusso. And if you have not rewatched, I'm sorry, for me, I'm rewatching it because I did watch it when it came out on YouTube. Waited for everyone else to watch it because I didn't have anyone talk. I couldn't talk to anyone about it.
Yeah.
How difficult it is to watch a show and no one's watched it.
And if you have not watched Cobra Kai, seriously, tune in, watch it. I was dying to watch it and I just never got around to it on YouTube. It's now on Netflix and I binged it over the weekend. The show is phenomenal. And you really see what a jerk that LaRusso is more than Johnny Lawrence. Like, he's the villain. Like, literally, no doubt. Villain all day.
They played with this was a video released a few years ago where they were talking about, like, no, Daniel was the instigator from the very beginning because he didn't mind his own business. Yep. And they based the series off that from the first movie where literally Daniel didn't mind his own business. And in a way, he rose up. And Johnny, who really wasn't the bully, actually, became like the loser of the group. Kind of sucks, but it's a great sequence into literally Step Brothers. Where like, oh, you know karate? Yeah, I can do karate. Yo, let's do karate in the garage. They have two of those moments, which is pretty funny.
Yep.
But unfortunately,
this is a must buy though for a pop figure. I'm definitely buying this.
It's true. I'm just milking this as well too with the story as well too. A few years ago, I would say about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, us two got the hint that this show was going to be on the YouTube series, and we had to keep our mouth shut for several months because they were in the middle of shopping it. Not only was it to YouTube and Netflix, but it was also trying to get on primetime TV as well too. Either Stars or HBO was trying to get their hands on it that they were shopping to, and we had to keep it on the hush hush. And when it finally happened, we kept talking about it.
I'm actually glad that it went to YouTube first and then did it that way and got to Netflix. I think if it went to like primetime, like ABC, CBS or something, I think they would have ruined the show.
True.
I really do think they would have ruined it. They would have tried to make it an hour long. I don't think they would have done the great storylines that they've done. Mm-hmm. And I think they've done a great job. Whoever's writing it, they're doing a phenomenal job. I'm looking forward to season 3 and beyond. Like that, the way they ended season 2, dude, like, wow. Cliffhanger, and that got me.
All I know is everyone knows who's making the return. Everyone knows about one return.
Yep.
But do you guys know about the second and the third cameos? Guess what? You're going to have to find out for season 3, guys. Well, we know, but we're not telling you anyway. Even if you paid us $1 million, we wouldn't even tell you. We know.
Speak for yourself. I got bills, and $1 million pays a lot.
All right, fine. Spoiler alert. Go on the Facebook app right now. You can send us whatever money you want to pay, $20 or more. We'll give you the next spoiler. Let's say that. All right.
First letter of the next person.
Actually, go on evocomicsinc.com, make a bunch of purchases, and when you take a picture of your shirt, let me know, and I'll tell you the next spoiler for season 3. There you go. That's fair, right?
I think so.
Oh, and you have to buy Michael Burgi one of the Transformers figures. He works at the Warwick GameStop in Rhode Island, so go stop by anytime, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you a funny story at the end of the day, which I sent someone to a store. That's a whole nother ball game.
Right?
So we do have the Joker from the original Batman.
Yep. This is, I mean, seriously, fantastic. Absolutely love the way this looks. They captured it perfectly from the movie. Like they did
No,
a great job with it.
what I want is I want this one.
Yes.
Because you know what's playing in my head when I see this?
What?
Prince song.
Oh God, yeah, the Prince song.
Yep.
Yep.
Prince is playing in my head right now as this pop figure is on the screen. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, is when he's in the store, he's in the museum and he's like destroying every piece of artwork in the place. Prince is on the boombox.
Yep. Prince was popular
Like
for
a
these
party
movies.
now. It's red and green. Din, 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 din. Yeah. Yeah, if that's not playing in your head right now, I don't know what to tell you guys. Now we got the Heath Ledger.
I think he was already released previously. I think they're just redoing it. They probably have more in stock. They're re-releasing it because it's
it's a re-release.
That time of day. I still think he was one of the better characters that they've done for the Joker.
It's a nice Joker.
Yeah,
kind of miss him. This one we are talking about before. This is a re-release that is going towards the October for breast cancer awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the other figures right now, but we do know that the Harley Quinn is available.
Yep.
So she was pre-released.
So are the other ones for the pink ones. I think it's her, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. They are all available. I've seen them at Vault in the Warwick Mall. I have seen them, so I know they are out in the wild.
All right. So if you're at the Warwick Mall in Rhode Island, go to the Toy Vault and pick one up, and go stop by a GameStop and say hi to Mr. Birchie right there. He'll take a picture with you. No autographs, but definitely take a picture with him. You know what? I'll do a giveaway. I will do a giveaway. I will do a giveaway one of these days just to get 20 people to show up at the GameStop. The 20th person or whatever. You got to take post your pictures, and I'll get the 20th or whatever picture we can get in the one day, and I'll do a giveaway. How's that? How many people really think you're gonna show up in your store?
Oh, a lot of people, I think.
A lot of people?
Yeah.
Nice.
all my friends would do it just to win a freebie.
Just to win a Should I show them what one of the freebies? I don't know if anyone's a wrestling fan, because the freebie I'd give away is a piece of autographed memorabilia of wrestling.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone's a big fan of wrestling, because granted, we've only shown 2 wrestling pieces. None of you guys really jumped on the bandwagon of wrestling. So I would give away an autograph picture of a wrestler. It is definitely certified, because if you literally message him, they'll tell you that, they gave me the autograph and vice versa. What's the score anyway in the game?
110, 108. Celtics, now it's 111, 110. Yeah, 111, 110. Miami just hit a 3-pointer.
We got the game going on right now. This is the DC holiday experience going on right now. This is the Harley Quinn. I love I love the Bruce. It's Bruce.
Yeah, I love that they went basically the Grinch, where is the dog with the little earpieces. They did it with Bruce, her hyena. I think this is fantastic.
I think it's awesome. It's free. Don't think I would matter. Yeah, but I'm not giving away something that you guys know nothing about. You know what? Should I do a teaser real quick, or should I wait to the end? Should I do it at the very end? I'll wait to the end. We got 2 stories going on. We'll wait to the end of this one. We got you guys for another hour. So anyway, you guys love us. We got the Joker. We got the Santa Joker. Imagine getting this in your stocking stuffer.
Yeah, I think it would be a bang. I do like this one because it's more the comic style for the Joker, which is really cool. This definitely feels like the 90s Bruce Timm style that they did from the cartoon series. So it's definitely cool. I definitely dig this. Love that he's got the Santa suit on too.
We got the Grinch Batman. Do I feel a Christmas special story out of DC? The fact that these Funko Pops are coming out, or is it just me?
That would be awesome. Do the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, the Nightmare Before Christmas. The Night Before Christmas, but as Batman style. Like
Christmas
he's
Carol type thing.
Scrooge.
Talk
Yeah,
about
yeah. Christmas Carol.
Batman's Scrooge. But who would play Tiny Tim? Would it be
Robin.
one of the Graysons with
No,
Robin?
you got to have little Robin. Robin's got to play Tiny Tim. You know,
Robin's
Tim
Tiny
Drake.
Tim.
Tim Drake is Tiny Tim. You know, in a way. You do the Ghost of Christmas Future, Past, and Present. Future has got to be the Joker, but he's done up all like, you know, the Grim Reaper style. The present is, you know, I'd say Superman. Previous, you could do like Wonder Woman or something. Keep with these characters.
Both the Christmas
like
past, everything.
Yeah.
With Wonder Woman.
Yep.
The future.
Yep. I think it'd be pretty cool. I would definitely dig that.
I'm sold. If they do that version, I'm totally sold on buying it on Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow.
I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
With a Funko Pop in the box.
They better come with some type of thing in the box.
I mean, you got Wonder Woman dressed in like the lasso, and she would look like Ghost of Christmas Past because she's in the cape.
Yep.
She's in the cover-up cape. Yep. You know, she can hide her face. She comes up. She lassos Scrooge McDuck and be like, "Nope, we're taking Scrooge you to like your Scrooge McDuck." Sorry.
Scrooge Batman to show him his past of where. Oh, that would be brutal too, to see the death of the parents again from like as an adult now.
I don't want to see that. I think I'm over it by now. I am completely over. I'm completely over seeing the death of Batman's parents. I think I've seen it more than seeing Spider-Man's parents die.
Right.
Nope. The Christmas Present. I mean, you guys all be bugging right now, but guess what? You're all buying that Blu-ray the minute it comes out. So don't even start. Anyway, here's some Disney for you guys. We got the Captain Hook with his brand new pose. And this is going towards the Disneyland 65. I'm sorry. So you can get this at DisneyWorld.com.
Which means it's already 4 times the amount of price that it's actually worth.
No, $20, $10 more. Let's get it right. It's $10 more.
Now with the scalpers.
Right? It's $50 for everyone else has it in Toyland.
I dig this. Look, I love the Dumbo with the flying elephant. Like, this is cool with the
mini riding. Right, because it's one of the rides.
Yeah.
You got that one. We got Peter Pan on a ride.
Yeah, I don't know what ride this is supposed to be. It almost looks like the Music Express, like one of those type rides.
It's cute. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's cute. It's your favorite Disney characters on their rides. Also got the other Peter Pan in his new pose. He looks angry.
Peter Pan.
Dagger.
I'm an angry little elf.
The next set of figures coming up right now are brand new. It's going towards the Doom movie happening right now. The trailer just got released a few days ago, so all you guys are up in arms about. The
trailer looked good. I really definitely.
I didn't watch the first Doom, so thank God for HBO. I'm gonna go watch it tonight after this. Yeah. So I'm the wrong one. This is the new Doom figures. This is Baron. As you said before, it looks like a chubbier Voldemort.
I'm telling you, this is Voldemort that let himself go.
Right?
You know?
And he's missing a finger anyway.
Yep. I'm telling you, this is Voldemort that let himself go. Look at this.
So for all you Dune fans out there, these are the Funko Pops released towards the new movie until McFarlane Toys gets their hands on them as well, too. This is Duke Leto. Is this the what's his face? The guy from Star Wars?
Poe Dameron?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Poe Dameron. It's the guy from well, it might be the same guy. I think it's the same guy. Oscar Isaac, I think is Oscar Isaac.
There you go.
Yeah. He's a great actor. And this looks good. I like this pop.
Really? You think he's a good actor? Especially what he did with Apocalypse? Yeah, okay. See? There you go. I got you. There's Duncan for all you Dune fans. I love the eyebrow. Like, we're just going to shave the eyebrow.
Now, isn't this supposed to be Josh Brolin's character? Basically, I think is what it is. Yeah.
Got that. We got Lady Jessica.
This just looks very weird to me, man.
It's very cultured. In the Indian culture and Middle Eastern culture, Most women do just like this as well too.
I know. I've seen it.
Jeffrey says he had a hair streak. I mean, Ivan Ooze, if everyone remembers the.
This is true. This is true.
This is the Paul one. So happy hunting for you guys, because he's a chase. So for all you guys who just love to chase those figures.
He looks very, like, in this one here, very ninja-esque. You know,
Mortal
like
Kombat.
Yeah, exactly. Mortal Kombat Ninja-esque, like Tekken style, like a fighter style in this and stuff like that. But this looks really cool. Like, this is a pretty neat chase figure. Like, I like his respirators, breathe mask. This is going to be a popular thing you're going to see at conventions coming up soon. People dressing like this as cosplays.
Right.
What up, Josh?
So what's the first rule about this show?
Oh,
what's the first rule about this show, Mike?
I can't remember.
We don't have any rules. First rule about this one: share, like, and love. But guess what? We got the Fight Club.
So first rule, that's where you go with this. I was like, where the hell you go with this?
You know Tyler better.
Durden. I know. I couldn't remember the order that these were coming in. That's why.
So I don't know if this is a re-release. You guys are bigger collectors than I am. I don't know if this is a re-release. This is a brand new pose or brand new box, because we always get the figures getting re-released with new packaging.
Yeah. This is actually out right now. I know because my store leader from GameStop, Ryan, he just picked this up and he was in my store today and he showed it to me. So I know this is out right now. He picked it up, I think, at FYE.
So we got the Tyler Durden, as I like to say, with the soap. Got to keep it clean, bro.
I'm digging the glasses on him, though. Very Tony Stark-esque.
We also have the Edward Norton character. Version of it, but I don't know why he was called the narrator when he was the main. He was Tyler Durden, and this was alter ego.
Yep.
So
I love it with the penguin. He has the penguin. That is the best. He's got the penguin,
and he is a chase. So happy hunting for all you psychotics when it comes to chase.
His name is supposed to be Rupert.
Yeah, Rupert.
I haven't seen Fight Club in forever. I need to rewatch that movie.
HBO, baby. HBO's got it right now.
Yep.
Here's another figure. This is your favorite.
Jin Sakai.
We found this originally on the PlayStation website and it was sold out. And when Jin Sakai was available, you're like, I gotta get it. What's the score?
116, 114 Heat in overtime.
Anyway, as you can see, we also will do sports eventually down the line.
Yeah.
We'll do color commentary.
But this is, if anybody has not played Ghost of Tsushima for the PlayStation 4, you are missing out on such a great game. This game is phenomenal. Is so good. And the pop, this looks phenomenal. I love this look of the character.
Looks like Scorpion.
Yeah. If you watch the Scorpion movie, this looks like the way Scorpion did in the beginning of the movie before he went psycho and like killed everybody and anybody as violently as possible. But this definitely is cool. I do have the mask right now in the Ghost of Tsushima. This is definitely really cool. I'm digging this pop.
There we go. We also got some rock and roll for you guys. We got the Axl Rose first time coming out. And we also got his bandmates, just one of them anyway. The fact that they released this together is kind of funny, but cool at the same time. They also got Slash. I remember how controversial it was when what was it, Rock Band or Guitar Hero was released, and Slash approved it while Axl Rose didn't, and Axl Rose sued Guitar Hero over the use of Guns N' Roses music, which was interesting. So yeah, for all you guys who love music, we got the Axl Rose and the Slash. They're also re-releasing some Harry Potter for you guys. So here's the Bellatrix Lestrange. I know one person that needs this figure. I know one person. If she's watching right now, you know who you are. This is for you, love. She is currently re-released yet again. So happy hunting.
Yeah.
We also got the How I Met Your Mother figure. I mean, they've been out for a while. They're still available for pre-order. I don't know if GameStop or FYE is carrying them. Mike, can you elaborate? Does FYE carry them? I mean, GameStop carry them?
I haven't seen it in GameStop just yet, so I'm not sure if this is something that will be coming down the road. I'm assuming we'll probably have it at one point. FYE and Newberry Comics are probably your two major spots to get this right now. I eventually would assume GameStop will have it. We just haven't gotten it yet. I haven't seen them.
It's not on your computer list of pre-orders.
I do like the blue horn though. Like that is so funny.
We also got some It's Sunny in Philadelphia pops. Not until November. You know what? You can Karen the stores already, bro. November is just 2 months away, and it's the scary part. We're towards the end of September. We're midway through September. Midway. In about 2 weeks, it's gonna be October, bro.
Yeah.
Then Halloween, then November. You gotta get your list. You gotta start your list. That's why you're here, bro. That's why you're here. You gotta start your list.
I love this Dennis as the day man. They have a heart in his hand. Jesus.
I like this one.
Is
Frank as a troll.
Is this supposed to be Danny DeVito's character? I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is Danny DeVito.
Okay. All right. I've never actually watched all of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've never seen all the shows. I've seen a couple episodes here and there.
I've watched a few episodes here and there. I can only stomach a few episodes here and there because they get so how to say it better. It gets weird for me that I have to turn it off because it doesn't make sense to me. You know, the cast is great. The fact that Danny DeVito, I mean, I watch it because of Danny DeVito, but
yeah,
you know.
So interesting tidbit. My boss Steve has actually been on the show. He's in an episode. He's in the wedding episode where the wedding was like in the woods or something. I think it was. There's you see Steve in the background. He was in the episode.
How'd that happen?
I guess he knew one of the promoters or the agents, and the agents asked him like, "Hey, you want to come down and be part of a TV show?" And he's like, "Sure, why not?" So he went down and he got to be part of it.
So Steve, Steve,
yeah,
son of a gun. We don't have an 8x10 of him just for fun.
Somebody actually, there was a vendor that screenshotted the image on the screen and took a picture of it and printed it and went up to Steve at one of the conventions and had him sign it. I died laughing. I gotta get a picture of it and do it.
All right, now that I know it's in the wedding episode, I gotta find it. You're gonna probably tell us exactly what episode, what season, what episode. I'm gonna screenshot it and make sure that we have plenty of it for June and November. I will have exclusives 8x10s of the promoter from Rhode Island Comic.
Oh, dude, you know, I got to get them just so I can give them to the volunteers and have them at the volunteer wrap-up party. Everyone goes up and get it signed by Steve. Yes.
Done. I hope Steve's not watching and shaking his head right now.
Oh, his wife will probably watch it later and she's going to laugh and she's going to message me like, I will help you with this.
she's going to get the top loaders.
Yep.
We can get a small. We can do like 5x7 so it's more personal. Like
right.
5x7s so they constantly stay on someone's bedside. Anyway, this is a must-have for any of you John Wick fans out there. I don't know if it's the first release, the second release, but does it really matter? It's John Wick. It's John Wick.
I like this because this looks just like the image from the movie. Like they literally perfect. They did this right to the hair part, everything.
I love the puppy to go with it. I mean, if I get this pop, I want the puppy. I want the puppy.
You're taking the puppy out. I know you.
I'm taking the puppy out. I could care less. Josh says yes. Yes to what? The Funko Pop or our crazy idea of having a 5x7 or an 8x10 of
He's
Steve.
Saying for the pop. He's saying for the pop.
Okay.
he
Jen wants the puppy.
Everyone wants the puppy.
Everyone.
Puppy's so cute.
They should just sell the puppy. Oh, imagine a 10-inch version of the puppy. That would sell. The 10-inch of the puppies from the first one, second, and the third one just released the dogs. The Holly Berry's German Shepherds.
Oh yeah, do a triple pack of that.
Yeah, do a triple pack. That would
Holly Berry's 2 dogs on the outside and his little dog in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be
the fact
really
that one dog had a bulletproof vest on is insane. And the guy shot the dog too, and I'm going, what the? Who shoots the dog? What's next anyway? Because this is the next one's the stuff of nightmares, guys. And if you don't like clowns and everything, please come back in like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So we have the Attack of the Killer Clowns. We have Spiky right here.
I have not watched this movie in 20 plus years. This movie used to creep the daylights out of me when I was younger.
Dude, I like it is one of those traumatizing things. The fact that they cocoon you like a spider. I mean,
Yep, in cotton
if you
candy, right? It was in cotton
in,
candy, I think.
in cotton candy, then they ate you little by little. It's
Yep.
very Pennywise.
Yes. It was a ripoff of that, basically. Come on.
But it's still scary to think about the fact that these guys cocooned you as cotton candy, then ate you because your body apparently absorbed into the cotton candy and they just picked it away.
And it wasn't like the only way to kill these things was to pop them on the nose or something. You had to pop them on the nose and they died because of that. Oh, so creepy. Josh,
These
if you
are
watch the movie, you have to watch the movie. It's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Really creepy.
And if you do have these figures, good for you. But for anyone else who hasn't had these, this is currently re-released. I don't know if the full set is there for all the rest of the clowns. So if it is, happy hunting, and hope you get your clowns.
I think the other set came out last year. I think they were early summer of last year or something of 2019. I think is when they were.
So it doesn't mean you can't have another clown on your collection.
This is true.
But I also feel like this is a different clown because the other ones are more smooth. This one's got more ridges, and he's got the balloon animal. I mean, Kev, you got Thomas. You have these in your collection. You know,
this could be the last one to complete the set, basically. In a way.
Yeah, this is true. There's the box. Happy hunting.
Spiky.
This is your favorite,
Audrey.
And how many times have we sat in Audrey's mouth when Bill Diamond brings Audrey to a comic book convention? How many times have we sat there petting Audrey, and the fact that I know the price of getting a giant Audrey in the house is kind of scary and crazy.
Yeah, this is really cool. Bill does a hell of a job with that one. I like the way he does the Audrey. It's really cool. He did a great job with this.
So when you're hunting for Audrey, there's only 2 Audreys out there. This is the main Audrey, and you also got a lovely chase figure. And if you can't tell the difference, not just on the box, but this one comes with blood splatter all over the lips and the mouth and the teeth. Your one that you're picking from doesn't have any of it. So choice 1. Now you got the chase.
Just camera a little
1,
blood.
Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. So happy hunting for you cool kittens and cats out there.
See, I think if I was somebody, I would probably just grab the regular one and just have someone customize it and make it like really bloody and stuff like that, and have like an arm hanging out of its tooth or something like that. I think that'd be really cool to do.
Well, now that Rick Moranis is back into the spotlight, you think we're gonna get the Rick Moranis figure?
I think so. Yeah.
You think we're gonna get the Steve Martin?
It'd be nice to do that.
Or the singers, especially 2 of them being part of the Martin Lawrence show. The background singers. No one pays attention to the background singers, but you remember 2 of the ladies, 2 of the background singers were part of the Martin Lawrence show.
Yep.
He goes, mine are signed by Bill.
Yeah. Bill is pretty cool.
Yeah, they have those. What do they have? Describe what do they have?
The ones you're talking about.
The singers?
The dentist and stuff.
Oh, the dentist?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bill Murray? No, they need the Bill Murray too. Where he's a super fan. Can you do my teeth? All right. I don't know if this is a re-release or whatnot. I think not, but you do have the Captain America holding Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Well, thank you.
So, man, Endgame. Dude, that is the greatest scene ever to a nerd of comics, where reading that as a kid, and all of a sudden you see that picture of him sitting there holding Mjolnir, and he's got the shield in one arm. Like, as a kid who had that comic, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I shed tears at the movie theater for that.
Well, Jago, if you were not part of the club, guess what? Now you can go get it.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's cool now, because if you weren't part of the club and you missed out on it, now you have everybody has a shot at it at like a GameStop or an FYE or a Hot Topic or something like that. You're definitely going to get this. It's really cool looking. I dig this. It's got the electricity. This would be cool if it glowed in the dark. The lightning.
As I said, you can always grab remember, you can always grab the glow in the dark paint.
Yep.
And just start painting the electric parts.
Yep.
I want to see a customizer really like add the blood. Remember, at one point he was like, at that scene when he grabbed the hammer, he still like that face was just like mangled enough.
Oh, he was all messed up. Like he got. I mean, come on, he went against a god basically.
Yeah, so as a customizer, I mean, that should be a little more dirty. This should be a little more dirtied up and everything.
Yeah, you look at it, the only thing you really see, you see a little damage on the shoulder. It's got the hammer on the knee that looks like it's bent on the top of his helmet. You see it in his cheeks. He's got some dirt, but there's no like blood stains or nothing like he's got a bruise or, something. And customizing this really nice would be probably the shield that's left of it. Make that like a nice, almost like a chrome look to it. And the same thing with his chest plate, do that like chrome out. I think it would look really nice.
So for your customizers out there, let us know where to find you, because guess what? Somebody on this list wants this bad boy customized.
Right.
This is currently out right now, the Venomized Iron Man.
Yep.
Still fucking dope. Look at that.
Another one, this one, bright red, put this on there. That would be killer if this glowed in the dark. Or even if this lit up, where you have like the joints, where you see the red pieces.
You have to light this up. Put like a little device in the back. Have the red light up and have the eyes light up. Because Iron Man's eyes would light up. So like if you press the Venom logo, the red, all that would just light up. That would be cool.
This would be amazing looking.
Funko, what are you doing? We're giving you better ideas than what you guys create. Just don't release full products.
Yeah.
Tell us. The next toy coming out is definitely a re-release. But is it? I mean, could it be part of the club? Was it not part of the club? I mean, does it really matter? Happy hunting, guys, because Wolverine is back on shelves. I know about 2 people that are definitely getting this figure if they don't have it in their collection, because they're definitely waiting for all the Marvel Legends figures to come out, especially all the Wolverine toys that are coming out. The last of the Hugh Jackman figures.
Mm-hmm. Well, all the toy people are probably dumping them right now because they're trying to make money on it before it all, Marvel redoes it and they make it a new character, and they're going to like, no one's going to be able to sell these Hugh Jackman pieces.
Right. Still love it though. So X-Men.
No, it looks
like
good.
X-Men 3.
I was going to say, this is definitely from the X-Men movie. I want to say probably the second or third one easily.
It reminds me of the third one, especially when they had the last battle, because it wasn't from the first one. The first one, maybe. Who knows? Does it really matter? You're buying Wolverine in the leather suit that he made fun of. What do you want to go out in spandex?
Right.
Yeah. If you saw the Deadpool cable one, get it now. Get them now, because they were supposed to be honest. They're supposed to be released next month. The fact that Target and Walmart already has them out means that they got their inventory early. Those figures are slated to come out in October, which has been listed.
Right.
So there's that. We got some My Hero Academia for you guys. So it looks like Days of Futures Past.
Very like Bane-esque from Batman with the face piece.
Right? Kind of looks it. We do have Katsui. I've always liked this. I always liked this hand grenade fist. That's why I've always liked it. Like, I love when kids cosplay, especially as him and as her. Like, I love Comic-Con, especially when I get to see these 2 characters. You're my favorites, guys. Can't wait to see you soon. I'd love to see someone cosplay as him.
And there's a bunch of people I know that can do this, do an amazing job. But I think this has to light up. The headpiece, it has to glow. Because if not, I feel like you're missing out on it.
We also have
Ochako.
Achio. Yeah.
Achiko.
I've seen a few girls cosplay as her.
Yep. Very
simple cosplay stuff. And I love the fact that My Hero Academia, every convention we go to, it's My Hero everywhere.
Yep. And now Todoroki, I've seen this one a lot. And I love how people are doing like the combo, like the split where it's like the ice and fire. I've seen that a bunch of people doing this for a cosplay, which looks really cool. There are a lot of people out there that got some serious talent and do a great job with this.
I like the Frankie from One Piece.
He just looks so weird. Like he looks like he's like Go-Go Gadget arms. Like his arms are just going to shoot out of him.
No, you remember when we had the red and blue bots? Like they're punching?
Rock and Sock robots.
except he's got the chin. The chin, you just want to, like it fits your knuckles.
Uppercut, yeah,
Like,
it just fits the knuckle, the groove of the knuckles.
it
Just
fits the
uppercut him.
knuckles.
Yep.
I wonder if that's what they did it from. Like, he got his butt kicked every now and then, so they made his chin look like that.
Yep. One too many punches to the face.
Still a dope freaking piece. We can't wait for kids to come back and start cosplaying, even as Frankie, and of course everyone's favorite is Monkey, aka Luffy.
I've seen this one a lot at conventions. Way more popular, obviously, at anime shows because it's an anime, cartoon series. But I've definitely seen this a few times.
Maybe Rhode Island Comic Con starts having their own anime convention. I mean, yeah. Anyway, next up, coming up is these are exclusives for popsinabox.com. This is the Agent Venom that's currently out right now, and you get to have fun. This is one of their exclusives, and this is their current chase figure. You said you saw one of these right now on GameStop?
Not this one. I know I've seen the Venom, but I don't think it's that Venom. I've seen one of an Agent Venom similar to the style. Mm-hmm. It was a while ago. I don't remember when I saw it, but it was a while ago. I did see him at one of our stores. They did have it. This one I have not seen. I've not seen the white one. I do like the white a lot better than the black. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I thought wasn't the white Venom like Toxin, I think was his name. And he was supposed to be
anti-Venom.
Anti-Venom. That's right. It's Anti-Venom. Yes.
He's supposed to be Agent Anti-Venom. This is Agent Venom. I have both of these as Marvel Legends figures. So you saw the Punisher Venom. Well,
that's probably the one I did.
This is actually, this is very similar. When you see Agent Venom, he's very similar to the Punisher Venom.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it's based off of, and then decided to do Agent Venom. We got April Parker as Mayhem. Pretty freaking cool. This is a Pop in a Box exclusive. Apparently, someone has both of these already. Ooh,
I've seen a few. I was going to say, I think Dave and Marchetti, I think, just got this one in stock from shipment.
Nice. So that's the box for you, lovely cats and kittens out there. I'll stop eventually. We also got Carnage, the Carla
Unger.
I'm hungry.
I like how it's got like a set of teeth that are just sitting out here, like mandibles sitting out here, like this part of the thing. Just looks really cool looking.
Yeah. This is your favorite that caught your attention. The Ironheart.
I actually dig this. I like the look of this piece. I dig the color scheme on it. I don't know what it is. It's something about it. I think it looks really cool. And I like that glows in the dark as like a piece. This is fantastic.
It's a display piece. That's what I love. It's a display piece.
Yeah. This is something you definitely take out and put on display. And I know Josh, who is a huge fan of glow in the dark pieces, this is definitely something he's getting.
Look at that. I mean, you can't go wrong.
This
I like
could
the heart.
Yeah, and this could possibly be the next, Iron Man, technically in the next Marvel series. I think we're seeing her announced. I think she's going to be announced, or she's going to be showcased in the Ms. Marvel TV series. I would not be surprised.
I feel like they introduce her, but until you get Robert Downey Jr. come back, you got to phase everyone. They got to get everyone phased into the series first, and then bring back Robert Downey Jr. to do the body cam, aesthetics again.
Yep.
To be Jarvis. What else we got there? We also got Deadpool, Deadpool Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Back in Black. Also have this one as a Legends figure as well too.
Yes, you do.
This was an exclusive to GameStop for a hot minute. Then Target carried it.
Yep.
These were only in 2 stores. You either found them at GameStop or you found them at Target, and it was such a pain in the butt because once GameStop got rid of theirs, apparently Target had an overstock of these figures. When I mean overstocked at one point, they were selling these for like $12 a figure if you got the 6-inch Venom pool, which was the Back in Black figure of Marvel Legends.
You can't go wrong with Venom and Deadpool, like crazy, quirky characters. Like, this is fantastic. I like the mashup here.
And we also got some Eazy-E for you guys coming out soon. Anyone's a big hip hop fan.
I have my yeah, I might be a slight hip hop fan. I got my Ice Cube one in there in my bedroom for the pop figure, so I definitely need to add Easy E to it. I definitely need to get Easy. Got to put him in here with the crew.
Someone says he needs it. We also got the Bugs Bunny from Space Jam. Now I'm waiting for Michael Jordan from Space Jam.
That would be nice to do that pop figure.
I need that in my life.
Right?
I so need that in my life.
The FYE near me in the mall today, Jabo was he stopped by and he went into there and he picked up Tasmanian Devil as the Flash.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah,
from the Warner Brother line, from the new ones.
But does he have this Taz coming out soon?
I agree with you with the Taz where he's got that like the grin on his face, the Chase variant. I do like that one better because that's how we remember the Taz in all of the cartoon series for Warner Brothers. That's it. He had that grin.
Okay. So what I remember as if you were Looney Tunes, this is Taz.
Yep.
If you watched the Tiny Toons, which had like the son or the nephew, whatever, if you paint him in purple or pink, that's what I see.
Yep.
I see the nephew.
Yeah, I see. I definitely agree with you there. Tiny Toons, love that series.
I need Joshua and I on the same page, man. We need the MJ coming out.
Yep, we need the Jordan.
This is a re-release of the Obi-Wan Kenobi Funko. I think this is the bobblehead one because every time they do a stand one, they're mostly a bobblehead.
Yeah, so cool looking, and I'm praying that I heard right. There was a rumor going around. They're making a 1 season, 12 to 13 episode Kenobi series. Supposed to only be 1 season.
So what?
I'm down with it. Give me the one and do it like you did in the Rebels series where we see him against Darth Maul and he finally defeats Darth Maul.
Well, spoiler alert, if you watch the Mandalorian trailer and they say bring him to the Jedis.
Yep.
Wouldn't the season after this go right to Kenobi?
It would be a phenomenal pick.
Would he make a cameo or would he be in his cowl or cape? Like, I don't know. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that idea, especially at Star Wars. If they did it at the very end, the last 3 seconds, and you show up and you show him, Obi-Wan Kenobi, even with the freaking cape on, done. Yeah. We're like, give me the next season. He's got the hood on.
He's got the hood on, and you see the Mandalorian with the child, and he just stands there, and all of a sudden he's like, "I'm here for the Jedi," and you just see Kenobi just lift his head up, and he's just got the beard, and it cuts to the end of the scene. Dude, I would die.
Or even if he's in the cape and you just hear his voice, you just hear a brief second, like something. You're so sold on that series.
Oh, seriously.
Anyway. Speaking of series that have also coming into an end, for all you guys getting ready for these 2 gentlemen, when I mean these 2 gentlemen, Sam and Dean pop figures are coming out for all you crazy collectors out there.
These look like one of the original ones, original when they were like first released the pops. The way these look,
season 1.
Yeah, like season 1. Yeah, like within the first 3 seasons. This is what this is.
I do know if the car. I don't know if the car was released and everything. But no, you can't.
They have a baby. They have 2 versions. The Chase is with I think Dean or Sam, and the regular comes with Dean. I can't remember which one's the Chase for it. But yeah, super nice pieces.
Doesn't matter. Don't care if you watch the show, man. You need to have this in your collection because how do I say it in the proper way? Let's just say you need to change your clothes right now for all you collectors out there, especially when it comes to Sam and Dean of the Supernatural. These will be out very shortly, so go to GameStop, go to FYE, go to every single one, go and pre-order them right now. Jabo, you may not be wet now, but you'll definitely be wet when you meet them in person.
And just think about this: it's 7 episodes. It's what's left.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to air, I think, October of this year. So it's the 15th, technically, and a half season because they couldn't finish it. And they're going to air that. and then after that, the show is done. These guys do conventions, and they're part of Creation Con, and they're only with Creation for one more year, and then they're going to be hitting the circuit, other shows all over the place. These are some excellent stuff to get signed by them. This is a must-have if you're a fan.
I need to answer David because I was one of those people who's like, do I get into it? So they replay these episodes on TNT, and I used to watch a different show on it, and I stayed up watching. And you know what was interesting? I'm a Metallica fan, and you know how they got me? The episode played Metallica. Supernatural was made to be a guy's show for girls because every single scene, the way they talk, the way they interact with everything is meant for guys. And it's just they got two pretty boys to carry the show, which made it work. This is a guy's show. They play rock and metal throughout all the episodes. When I mean rock and metal throughout all the episodes. You'll hear Pantera, you'll hear Foo Fighters, you'll hear Metallica, not just one song, but several songs. I remember hearing Master of Puppets, and I went, wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
And I got glued watching Supernatural, and then I got stuck watching Supernatural. So don't be afraid to turn it on. Just go, huh? But are they really playing AC/DC?
And the first season, you have what's his face, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played the dad, who's now Negan on Supernatural. I'm sorry, Walking Dead. Like that's where he got his start. Basically, where we got mainly known him for was this. But they came out with some really great episodes, a lot of great characters in this series. 15 seasons. It's well worth watching, Dave. I promise you that. Yeah. It's definitely worth watching.
And the guy who did play Dean did walk away with the Impala from the TV show. So that is freaking cool. Imagine getting that as a memorabilia from the show.
Supposedly he's begged them every season for the last 6 years to let him drive it home, and he'll drive it back at the beginning of the next season. They refused to let him. They finally, at the end of the show, they gave it to him as a gift, as a parting gift. And I think that's the best thing ever. If you've watched the show, baby is his baby. That is his baby.
That was a great way to promote the show as well, too. He wanted to drive the Impala, so that would promote the show even harder. So just imagine that he's close enough. I mean, he's seriously close enough to the convention center where he drives it into the building. Could you imagine during the show, you set up the driveway path, and and he brings that car for his autograph signing into the building?
The original baby, not the cosplayer, like the ones that the cars that they look like it. No, you have the original episode car. That'd be nice. I'd love to get a photo of that
roped
sucker.
Off and everything. Could you imagine that's gonna have extra security like there's no tomorrow? Roped off and everything.
Do you watch Legend of Tomorrow? Legends of Tomorrow, like that series? There's an episode where they do a crossover, and they went to where they actually filmed this. And Sarah Lance is a huge fan of Supernatural, and it was just baby there, and she's looking around. They're like, "What?" She's like, "You don't know what this is?" This is baby. And she's looking around. She's like, "Where is Dean and Sam?" And she's looking around for everything and like that. It was a great episode. So awesome.
They were looking for Sam and Dean, but meanwhile, there was that Warner Brothers crossover that they used.
It was great. I loved it.
Almost like the Scooby-Doo crossovers. Here's another fan favorite for all you.
That cartoon was the best episode that they've done in years, man. I love that episode.
I want to know if he really does love pie. That's my only thing. I would ask him, does he really love pie? Is he obsessed with pie?
I want them to do a new movie, Scooby-Doo movie, with Sam and Dean. They need to add them to the movie. Forget a feature movie. Give me an animated movie with them too as part of it. I think it'd be great. I would watch that.
How about this? Give them 2 or 3. Give them 4 years where they're not doing Supernatural, and watch. There'll be Supernatural-based movies happening with it. It's only a matter of time. And guess what? They create another baby, and then the other guy walks out with the car.
Yeah. Telling you,
simple. Great. Yeah, the Impala. Actually, to be honest, the General Lee was always my favorite. That Dodge Charger was my favorite car growing up. Except I can never have what's on the top of the car anymore.
No. Why do you think I have a 2010 Dodge Charger?
Yeah, but with my name, that'd be funny.
Oh no,
sorry, it's gonna be funny.
You can't have that.
I can have that. It'd be funny though. It just it wouldn't make sense.
Right.
This is a re-release. You get the Terminator from Dark Fate. You have the T-800. Arnold did try to do Comic-Con last year, which failed. Him and Sylvester Stallone was supposed to be at one convention. I forget where though. I think it was the LA Convention Center. They both backed out. It wouldn't shock me with the way things are that after COVID, maybe 2 or 3 years from now, we would finally get Arnold Schwarzenegger to come to a Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. He's actually done a couple of conventions more down south, but he's done them close to home.
Yeah.
He's not opposed to doing them and doing shows. His asking price is just a little heavy. Just saying, guys, very, very heavy. His autograph price is like anywhere between $400 to $800 for a package. It's
like
crazy.
OG Hulk Hogan prices. Like when Hulk Hogan first started doing Comic-Cons, that's how much his price was, close to like $800 to $1,000.
Yep.
It was $1,000 if you wanted him to sign your championship belts. It was $1,000. Now it just charges $300 if you just take one of his.
Right.
Now this one is for all you old school guys and gals who love the craft.
Such a good movie.
I don't know if this was out. I believe so because on popinthebox.com they have this as a pre-order. I didn't see the other 3 girls that are part of the cast, or the Skeet Ulrich character, or Skeet Ulrich's character as well too. But the fact that Nancy's out right now as a pre-order is something that you want to get your hands on. And don't forget, last year, all 4 of them were at a comic book convention, and the fact that you can just get 1 or 2 of them right now, just to show up at a show, is pretty dope. Yeah. So, you're definitely trying to get her to show up to the horror to your TerrorCon convention.
Well, she would be a draw, and plus she's done a lot of Adam Sandler movies. She was in Waterboy. She's the one that puts up the "Do you want me to kill him?" the sign. Like, she's fantastic.
Mama don't know anything.
Yeah. She's a psycho little character. I like her.
You should get Mama to come. Her and Mama at a Comic-Con. Right? Imagine them choking you out at a photo op. or like you're like between them and stuff, and they gotta figure something out.
Like, stay away.
but Mom's got a gator. There's so many. When you go do photo ops, guys, with your favorite celebrity guests, what do you think of doing with them that's off the books, off the radar? Because they don't have props with them, so you have to bring your own props. What would you bring if you had a picture with her and Mama from A Waterboy?
I honestly don't know.
Right?
I'd have to think about that, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'd bring for that.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was photo ops, if I ran the photo ops company, I would make sure that for every celebrity guest that was there, I had 4 to 5 props that dealt with their show
or their movies or something like that.
Yeah, their shows, their movies, or whatever. Like the witching thing. Granted, they didn't have it. I'd have a wand just so like people got the hint of it if they didn't know that this was a witch's movie.
Especially like Harry Potter movies, that would be fine. Like you have the hat or something, like the Sorting Hat. You have the book, or charm book or something like that. I think it'd be definitely cool.
Right, like we've had the Night Before Christmas cast as well too. When heard like someone had the jacket or the hat or something, or pumpkin, pumpkin, anything that represented the movie. But when I look at photo ops, I'm like, she like the weddings got more accessories than we have for photo ops at a convention, and that would be so cool.
Yeah.
But food for thought, and I'll take 10% from photo ops, every single one of them. If they do this after, if you do this after this, and I see you at a Comic-Con, I'm taking 10% of your gross sales. Because why? I told you, and you got us from here. Anyway, if you were a big fan of The Greatest Show on Earth, or The Greatest Showman on Earth. Well, how many titles again? The Greatest Showman to The Greatest Showman on Earth to The Greatest Show on Earth. Whatever it is, this was based off the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. This is the Hugh Jackman and what's Pretty Boy's name? Zac Efron. This is The Greatest Showman on Earth.
This is Zendaya.
Yeah, this is the Zendaya character, the Annie Wheeler. You got the bearded lady. There's just a few. Figures are out right now. We also got Philip, aka got Mr. Hugh Jackman here. And we got the Zac Efron character. Did you watch the movie?
I did. I saw the movie in the movie theater. When the movie was done, I sat in my car for a few minutes on Apple iTunes and downloaded the soundtrack and blasted it in the entire ride home. I absolutely love the soundtrack, and they did a second version of the soundtrack where they've got like Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. She did a track on it. Panic at the Disco did a track. Pink has done a track. They've actually done a really, really good job. I think.
Oh yeah, Pink did the song. Pink was the first one to do the song because her daughter loved the movie so much that she decided to make it. Oh, David says he hates it. He hated it. He hated it. David, if you had HBO and you watched this movie on your on demand, they had the sing-along version of this movie. And the sing-along version of this movie got so many reviews that people started making videos after videos after videos during the sing-along.
Yeah.
What you got going on there, brah?
I was just looking at on my phone to see some of the artists that did the second soundtrack. Panic at the Disco, Pink, William Sage Hart, Years and Years, and Jesse Glynn, Max and Ty Dolla $ign, Kelly Clarkson, Keela Settle, Keisha and Missy Elliott, Sarah Bareilles, Zach Brown Band, Pentatonics, Craig David, Keisha. Like they had a really good second people that did some of the songs, and they did an actual amazing job. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah, I mean, Pink made one because of her daughter and everything too. So, I mean, it's almost like the Night Before Christmas revisited. This is their version of their Night Before Christmas revisited. This is the Greatest Showman Part 2.
There's rumors they want to try to make a Part 2 to the movie too. I think that's like one of those lightning in a bottle. You got lucky with it once. Don't go back to it. I think you're gonna ruin what you did.
Could you imagine Moulin Rouge Part 2? Could you imagine like some of these other great, like they were good. Don't kill it.
Yeah.
Like they were good. Some more Funko Pops for you guys. This also is a PlayStation exclusive. This is Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2. You were trying to get this off their website, off PlayStation's website, and we got lucky. They're out. Yeah. They're out in your store.
Yep.
What does it go? Oh, he wants to know the cover of the revised album, the Part 2.
Oh, it's The Greatest Showman Reimagined is what it is.
So the album's called Greatest Showman Reimagined. That's the album. We do have the Ellie Part 2. This was originally released on the PlayStation Network. So if you go on the PlayStation.com, both of the Funko Pops were sold out. Mike and I had a good hour hunting for these for a minute, and we couldn't find them anywhere else. And luckily enough, in the last week, they were available at GameStop.
Yep. GameStop was the Jin Sakura, and I think they did a God of War one, Kratos, from the new one. I think they redid a new one for that. That's available for pre-order, I believe. Not bad. Definitely really, really good.
And if you love The Shining, ladies and gentlemen, gotta love the Jack Torrance figure out. If you are a big fan of Jack Nicholson, you definitely want to have this in your spots.
This is definitely the best one right here.
No. You sure this is the best one and not?
No. I was waiting for you.
This figure?
That right there. This is the best one right there. That's the best one.
The black and white, covered in blood, snowed on as well too.
Frozen, pretty much. I still love the Simpsons episode where they stayed in the Shining. He's like, "Don't you need the Shining? Do you want to get a suit, boy? It's the Shining." It is one of my favorite episodes ever of the Simpsons, and it's part of the Treehouse of Horror. I absolutely love that one. And then where Homer Simpson, Marge and Homer goes, "No beer and TV make Homer go something, and Marge goes, "Go crazy." He goes, "Don't mind if I do." Woo-hoo-hoo. And he starts bouncing all over. Best thing ever. I absolutely love that scene. It is the best episode ever. It is amazing.
So happy hunting for all you guys out there. Go and get this at GameStop. Pre-order right now at GameStop or wherever pops.
I love how on the box itself it has the blood splattered on the plastic right there. That looks really cool, and it looks like it's murder spelled backwards. So red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
And it's on both boxes.
Yep.
So you go, guys. It must have. Now that the box has cool art on it. Could you imagine Jack Nicholson at a Comic-Con?
I don't want to know that price tag.
Could you imagine Jack Nicholson at a Comic-Con? You couldn't even have Jack Nicholson at a Comic-Con. You have to limit the hell out of that thing.
Oh God, I don't know if I'd want him at a convention. I just feel like he'd be crazy. He'd be off the chains crazy. I really do think that.
would you even do it? Like, would you could Jack Nicholson like? I've seen Burt Reynolds, and I was really upset to see Burt Reynolds at a Comic-Con, especially
Yeah.
seeing old Burt. It was right after the heart attack and stuff.
I
I
saw
get
him at
it.
Super Mega Fest a couple of years ago. I took a photo with
There,
him and the Ripper. He had
in the
the car.
car. In the
Yep.
car. I was there.
Yep.
Was that the first time? Was that the second time we met?
Yeah. Second time.
Second time. That was second time because the other times that's a whole nother. We have so many stories together. We have so many good stories together.
Tale of Two Kitties. It's my favorite one. That's an after hours show we'd have to do.
Issue, yeah.
My fear he would definitely be like Richard Dreyfuss. Definitely would be like Richard Dreyfuss. I'm all set. Next pop.
Next figure. This isn't very kid friendly, but this is from the Umbrella Academy. This is Ben. I'm going to change next and everything.
How did this make it through the art department? No one from the art department saw this and went, "Nah, this is perfect. Let it go." Like, what is wrong with people?
Do you know what's going through our heads right now? This is
I'm sure they all know. They all know what's going through our heads because they're all thinking the same exact thing.
What? This is out? Yes. Yes, David. This is exactly why we do this. This is out.
Seriously.
Go to GameStop.
What the? Oh my God.
We can't make this up, guys. This is out. This is literally.
Do you think someone got fired for this? I hope they got fired.
Why? Because they'd have to pull this off the shelf if they got fired. They literally prove that they literally have to prove that they did something amazingly right or wrong.
Look, if they didn't add the tip and they just made it like smooth, I could be okay. This looks like tentacles. This looks like something that would
belongs in an anime movie.
Yes, exactly.
The fact that they couldn't open its hands out so it looked like it had suction cups on it. They couldn't add circles or anything. No, then actually no. That we're making it worse. That'd be rigged for her pleasure or someone's pleasure. Yeah, my wife, my collection.
Oh, good God. You know what? I would want this, and I would want to get this signed by him too, just to be like, hey, could you sign just the tip?
Why?
Please?
Why? Get the other version. You get the adult-friendly version of this at the other shows.
No, I'd want this one signed because I think this would be a rarer piece.
This would be a rare.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
How do you explain the tentacles? They're supposed to, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anyone who is watching this, this is Benny with his ghostly tentacles.
Yep.
These are his ghostly tentacles. When they make the other version of this, we will bring this up again when they bring the alive version. Because if you spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, Benny lives after season 2. Yes. So they make us when they show off season 3. We will get to see what they do with season 3 figure. But
I can already see people customizing this. I just can't. I don't know why, but I can already see it.
Ribbed for her pleasure or his pleasure. Yes, ribbed somewhere. If you're still hunting,
really digging this.
They also have all the Umbrella Academy figures are out right now. Some of these are re-releases, some of them are not. Yeah, if you watch the show, that's what they look like as a ghost. One of them looks like that as a ghost, actually.
But as a ghost, it's like a quick little, like the tentacles all over the place. It does not stop and look like that.
I'm sorry, but this view and this angle is not the best-selling box art I've ever.
Is this going to be at Adam and Eve's? I didn't know Adam and Eve's did their own pops. I'm just saying. So Diego. See,
they are releasing all of them though. Yeah, you like Diego.
Diego's a cool character. Like he's got the knives and stuff like that. It's definitely neat.
I want him to throw it back at him because remember when the girl throws it back at his leg?
Yep.
They're actually doing the whole entire cast. I'm just showing a few of them. They have the full entire cast. They have the number 7 as well too, with the violin, but this time she's in a white suit.
Yep.
She goes from the black suit to the white suit. They have her again. They pretty much have everyone released. So every single person is already released. It's going to be their second release of the Umbrella Academy. I know because I was with someone in Delaware and we went hunting for all of the Umbrella Academy figures because GameStop had a few and then FYE had the other ones that were chased.
Yep.
They're like GameStop had 3 of the 7, and then FYE had the other 3 figures. So it was a true chase on these figures, which will probably happen again, where GameStop will have 4 of the figures, and then FYE will have the other 3. And I don't know who it is though, but one of the 2 stores will have their chase figure.
Oh yeah.
Mike knows because he probably had an earful when he got like, "Oh, you're missing exactly. You're missing Klaus." And
Yes.
Klaus is everyone's favorite. I want him. Oh, I want the Jesus look to him in the button down to every look. The 4 looks that he had on season 2. Give it to me.
So I think 5 is one of my favorite characters. I just love 5.
I just want him going like this, you know.
Right.
The shirt off, you know, bent over and everything.
Yep.
But yeah, you ready to party on, man?
Yeah, I'm ready to party on.
Party on, Bridgie.
Party on, Garth.
Yeah. We got the Wayne's World figures. We got the Garth coming out as well, too. Yes, she agrees.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Where's the Aerosmith version where they're both going like this?
Right.
Not only Alice Cooper. They need to make the 10-inch
that
with Alice Cooper.
No, that would be cool if they did it as a movie moment.
Yes.
Alice Cooper. And you have to get Alice Cooper as a separate, and they have like the little spot for him. You can pop it on Alice.
I want Alice, Alice going like this.
Yep.
Yes.
Man.
Balls.
Wayne's World.
Party time. Excellent. Yeah, we can't play music, but we can do our voices.
Yep.
Due to copyright infringement, due to Facebook lending us nothing, if we play actual music, we'll be shut down in 30 seconds or less. So if we make music ourselves, we survive the copyright.
What up, Mr. Draven?
What's up, Mark? No, we can't because we're still waiting for our pop figures to come out. So if you like everything that you see, just like, love, and share everything you see in front of you. No, I can't wait to see Mark actually at a convention. I actually do miss you. I was thinking about you a few days ago, especially when it came to wrestling.
Right.
That's a whole nother story. Actually, you know what? We should have you on next time. And here's a true hunt for all you guys, since you guys cannot stop talking about this show and are waiting for season 2. All of you can't stop talking about The Witcher.
Geralt. Yep.
Grunt is more like it. Especially since everyone's on the Superman bandwagon, since we don't have a good pop figure of Mr. Henry Cavill, you can definitely get the Witcher version instead.
Yep. And I love the TV series. I played the video game Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Fantastic game. Like, I love the TV series. It was so good. He did a great job with it. I
love the fact that it was quickly remastered when the show was when the show was greenlit. The last game was remastered. I don't know how many days, and it was out a week or 2 weeks after the show was released.
Well, I think they already had it in the works for it, and then they did it that way. It was really good.
So,
Mark, have him on.
Yeah, right. He's going to join us.
Definitely talk about strawberries.
Yes. All right. So for the next set of toys that we're about to show you guys, next week on I believe on the 23rd and the 24th, Hasbro is going to have their own convention, very similar to what they had for San Diego Comic-Con, and all the San Diego Comic-Con stuff that you saw or got previewed are going to be released September 3rd and the 24th. What we have right now is the products that they're going to be carrying, but it's not 100% yet because they may add more as it gets closer to the date. So when we're on the 22nd, we're going to give you an update of what's going on. But for now, we're going to give you guys another little sneak preview of the toys that are going to be released for PulseCon, which is on September 23rd and 24th.
And so I actually have because Rhode Island, Hasbro is in downtown Providence, and a lot of the people that work at Hasbro go shopping. And I know two of the people that come into my store at GameStop, and one of them actually is working on the Star Wars line. And she basically told me, look for the new stuff. I know Scott Hamilton's another one, J-Bo, but these are two other people that come into my store. And she told me, she's like, look out for what we're going to be doing for Star Wars. She goes, there's some stuff coming up that's going to be mind-boggling for Mandalorian. So I'm looking forward to that stuff.
So sneak peek, not really a sneak peek, but hopefully, Bergie can make a deal and we can.
Yeah. I've been trying. Trust me.
Just give us one. I feel like it'll happen when we make that sneak peek appearance and do a quick unboxing, a major unboxing coming out soon, guys. Major unboxing. So let's get started, guys. This is the Ghostbusters Pulse series, and recently you can build one of the Terraform dogs, which is out right now. This is currently a Build-A-Figure. If you get the other 6 Ghostbuster sets, so this is the finished set where you have to get Louis Tully as the helmet we're talking about, and the Terror dog as well too.
I'm actually I still think the idea we had a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about it, where they need to make the painting from part 2. That's the Build-A-Figure. That would be the best thing I think they have to make. They have to make that as a Build-A-Figure. I think that would be the best.
That'd be the best idea, because you can have it on your wall. Like, it's a big enough piece. I mean, our boxes, I'm going to use this as an example because it's literally the size of a video game. Like, the box is like this big. You can put either the whole box piece or something. And let's just say, use an 11x17 as an example, and you can build an 11x17 like a puzzle piece.
You got to figure this box is probably what, like, say 11 inches wide, probably 5-6 inches height. You could definitely put a piece in there 4x6 easily. In that, you put 6 of them together, you've got a good size, 2 at the top, middle, and 2 at the bottom. You've got a really nice piece.
I got your example right here.
Yeah. Roughly around that size of a piece, like, that would be an awesome piece to do for like a painting of Vigo, and then hang that on your wall, and then have your other figures right below it for the Build-A-Figure. I think it's a no-brainer.
Now, next, for all you G.I. Joe fans out there, you definitely want the classified series Snake Superior Cobra Commander.
I dig this look. I dig this look.
I'm waiting for someone to cosplay this look. This looks
seriously
like the accessories on this one. We were talking about accessories on the previous one, on the previous Cobra Commander, and this one has more accessories.
Yeah. This is just, oh my God, he looks so pimped out in this thing with the cape, the belts, his holsters. It's just as nuts. There's so much going on in this. It looks so cool, and it's like a cloth cape, it looks like. So, which is really, really nice. The outfit actually, like the way the clothing's made on him, it actually almost looks cloth. Like,
it is cloth.
So it is a cloth for an actual outfit on him. It's impressive. They did a hell of a job with this. This is really, really cool.
You know what it reminds me of right here? Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got Saba right there.
Right. He's got Saba. I do like how he has like the world in his hand right there as he's sitting there holding it up.
I can hear his voice in my head right now.
Starscream. No, this is
the world is
so
mine.
Cool. So cool looking. Like, this looks really nice.
I love the cape.
I do like the cape. The one thing I always have an issue with, and I think I would love to see them do something, is the actual mask. Have it more of a chrome look. It almost like a mirrored look to it. I think would be a little bit cool looking. That cape looks so cool. And it looks like the way they have it looks like the snake skin, like the back of a snake.
You want it better? Yeah, it's got the scales in the back and everything. You want it better? Yep. The box art.
Oh, the box art is
box art.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts.
You know, it looks like a special file. You got to break it. Like, you got to break the seal, get the secret code. That's what it looks like. You got to break the box.
We need the code to help, and you pop it open. It's there. Like, this is nuts. Look at this.
I love the gold. Like, look at the gold snake. Like, this has a lot of gold. It has a lot of gold.
I'm telling you, take that G.I. Joe classified series off of that, and you make this into a giant poster. You sell this at shows all day long, left and right.
I mean,
like, this would sell.
I do have a Cobra Commander piece. I do need an update Cobra Commander piece.
As someone, you are a fan of Cobra Kai. Did you see the episode where one of the guys, Stingray, on the back had the Cobra,
Cobra
logo from G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
No one caught it too. No one caught it.
I caught it because I saw it. I was like, is he Stingray? He has Cobra Commander, and I paused it, and I was like, that is a Cobra logo on the back. That is awesome. Nice nod to G.I. Joe.
The next one is for all you Power Ranger fans out there, which is the third edition of Draken, Lord Draken, the evolution of the third one. This is like going into a third dimension, and he's darker than he was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the accessories, I believe 2 of the accessories that it's showing is not available in it because it's showing more than it should have, because the box itself only has 2 helmets, which is the Green Ranger helmet and the Red Ranger helmet. I mean, this is pretty cool if you're a big Power Ranger fan. I do love the electricity because if you want to add extra aesthetics to all of the other figures, you always want to have extra accessories.
So in this, it looks like he's got what? The green, the pink, the yellow, the red. So he's missing the black.
Yeah, he's the black one
and the blue.
And the blue one.
Okay.
Because in the box art itself, because it shows right here, this is the box art. It has the Green Ranger and the Red Ranger, and they're damaged. Like it's got.
If you look behind that to the left of that Green Ranger, it looks like there's a pink helmet there to the left of it.
I don't know. Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. There's the leg. I see a red. Maybe. I see a yellow.
Go scroll up. No, down. I mean, scroll down. See that? No, go to your right. There you go.
There you go. There's the
Ranger.
Pink.
There's the green helmet. There's the red helmet.
And yellow was somewhere around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So looks like there are other helmets in there, which is you can see the yellow.
There's
helmet.
the yellow one. Yeah.
No, that's his leg. Look in between the green and the red. You can see the helmet.
There's the yellow one.
That looks like it's his leg. I think it's calf muscle.
No, his foot's right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So that is the yellow helmet. Nice. Yeah. So there's all the helmets.
Still missing the blue and black, but it's still pretty cool that they have the helmets and everything on it, because originally it didn't look like it had all the aesthetics.
Yeah.
But if you're building like that scene, it's still missing a throne. Like they need to release the throne, right? Instead of getting it aftermarket, you definitely got to get the throne. But it's still a cool piece.
I like the overall box too. The box art on it, like the way it has it customized, the way it's like sitting. Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks thick, but here's what I love though: the box within the box.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it has like its own customized box is pretty dope.
For some trade reason, I think it was like Shattered Dimensions or something like that would be the name of this like design or something like that.
Right. But I don't know what the actual series was called for the Power Rangers. I wish Ben was around so he can give us more insight of the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Is he holding a black helmet in his hand? No, he was not holding a black helmet in his hand. The black and blue are not in this box.
No, the black helmet he does have in the box there, that's his own helmet. That's
his actual
regular
helmet.
Yeah.
That's why this is his helmet.
Yeah.
So the other one that everyone's used to is the white version. This is the black version of it.
Yeah, and this is like what you said, the darker version of it.
Yeah, this is the darker version. Because the other one, he goes back into the light. He sees everything. He's a good guy, blah, 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 blah. The world is saved. And then there's another version where all the Power Rangers are green, where literally the Red Ranger's captured and all their powers go haywire, and everyone becomes the Green Ranger, and they fight him again as the Green Ranger. So, yeah, there's way too much.
I'm not the biggest Power Ranger fan. I do apologize.
It's okay. Neither am I.
Yeah, you know more about it than I do.
Trust me, nerd culture, baby. You gotta stay up. The same way how we have to stay on top of it because of conventions. We have to stay on top of it from conventions. And thanks to you guys, I get cliff notes if I miss something.
Yep.
So the next step coming up is the fourth release for PulseCon, and that would be your favorite. Some more Transformers Generations, the Cybertron trilogy, the quintessent pit,
quintessent pit, the quintessons pit of judgment.
So
guilty or innocent?
I don't know. Are you guilty or are you innocent?
Yeah,
I'm guilty.
The innocent, you're marked for death.
Too much. He says too much, dude. If you ain't buying it, don't buy it. But you know what? For that price, it's up to them.
You're looking at all the pieces on this. Like, I like it. It's just all depends on how big the pieces are. But these are
little
3-inch pieces. That's like less than 3 inches. That's the only tragic downfall to them.
I think they're selling you paper. You're spending the money on the paper on that background because that itself is set on its own. That's a set. They sold you. They're selling you 5.5 figures with a set, which is dope.
Yeah.
I mean, are you gonna sit there, really take some pieces, build the pit, like the pit of judgment? Are you gonna sit there and make the pit of judgment?
I don't have that much time on my hands.
I mean, I watched the guy make a waterfall. Like, he made not a waterfall, he made a dam. He literally made a dam, put some cement in there, even use a mini car, like a remote control car, just to get a cement mix. I mean, A for effort. It was really cool to watch.
Right.
I mean, this is so cool though. But I wish they were bigger. So don't forget, as a price point, we may pay this much, but if they make the bigger scale versions, and if they do this, that price point may go from $188 of what this price is to maybe add an extra zero to it.
Well, they are making the Quintesson figure separately, like J-Bo was saying. They are making it separate, so
you're gonna pay more.
Yeah, no, I know.
Imagine the bigger sets. I mean, look, you get 5 figures and a set. It's got like one cool accessory to it, and the extra accessory is the packaging itself too. What they come in.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the War of Cybertron. Like, that means it's not a bad bit. The Quintesson Pit of Judgment. It's not a bad. I like the artwork on that. That looks really cool from the movie. It almost looks like they went scene for scene from the movie and put it in there. It looks really good.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the 5th figure for PulseCon, the 5th release, we'll say. And the 5th release for PulseCon is the Hellfire Club. We all got to see the preview of it during San Diego Comic-Con. Now we get to see it one more time again, because don't forget, next week, this will be available. So these are your lovely figures. I mean, the fact that no one knows that this is Jean Grey, which still cracks me up.
You know?
But do you remember her name in the Hellfire Club when they named her?
No.
She was the Black Queen.
Was that what she was, the Black Queen?
She was the Black Queen. Right. So that's the reason why they have the alternate head as well, too. The alternate head is the Black Queen's head.
Okay. So I dig the pieces. I think it's really cool. I like how, the artwork on that alone, that right there looks like you could display just that box, just like that. Put that on the
this
shelf.
Part. I want the ends. I just want the ends. I'll put that on the wall.
Yeah.
Still cool. Even the background art on itself, like, this alone is like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could literally just put this on display, and just have it like this. I think this is amazing. Like, this looks so cool with and then the side pieces to the front and back, basically the flaps. I think this is amazing.
Could you imagine this on your wall?
Emma Frost, what's that? Donald Pierce.
Mm-hmm. Zooming in. Emma Frost, you got Donald Pierce, and then you have, I love that you have Magneto's helmet, you have Wolverine's mask.
Yep.
Sebastian Shaw, and you got Jean Grey. Yep.
Yeah, it's a cool piece. It definitely is a nice piece. It's a nice display piece.
No, I the box overall looks really cool. Gates. You got the Hellfire Club. Even though they never had gates, they were just in like some old like spot in like the city,
Yeah, it was like an old house.
And that's a lovely box art. Now the next figure, oh my god, is literally, actually this is in my this is gonna end up in my collection anyway, but the next one's gonna go in my collection as well too. Thank God I paid for the exclusive early release stuff. And it is the Logan and Professor X, especially from the Logan movie.
Yep.
As you said before, Professor X looks like your grandfather.
Like, literally, like someone took my grandpa and put him in a wheelchair and just like, all right, come on, Grandpa, we're going for a ride.
But I like you could change his head and put any character in a suit. Like, you could put this in You could put Deadpool's head on this. Deadpool's in a suit now. Do that. Cyclops in a suit. He's going out with Jean Grey. That. So you're getting like 4 or 5 extra figures of this because you could put your characters in a suit or your Power Rangers in a suit. Change some tone.
Yeah.
So they need to release more figures like this. Modern day clothes.
Yeah, without the costume on and stuff like that.
I like how it's the loose PVC plastic, so it's very bendable. You can put them in extra poses.
Yep, which makes it nice.
The extra head. I'm getting like, look at that. Clean his face up. He looks like he's ready to do some work.
Yeah, right.
He's definitely missing some bullet holes in the jacket, some scuff marks, some dirt marks, and everything. He does. Well, do you think they're going to release the limo?
They could. That would be a nice little toy line to do for the vehicle for it with him in it.
Right. Release X-23 and the car.
Yep. Hey, who knows? We might get that eventually. If enough fans clamor for it, we'll definitely get it. Oh, look, Grandpa
Professor X on the mix as well too. The same wheelchair pose. I mean, why? I mean, look, go run around New York City, find Patrick Stewart, get him to sign this, and just make your day. Or go stop by Hugh Jackman's coffee shop, be one of those dorks that's waiting and getting like 5 cups of coffee all day just so he shows up. I like this stuff. The art piece in the back is still one of my favorite pieces.
The artwork on that is just amazing. And I'm glad they didn't just put him in the suit, like the Professor X suit, like they always have him, and they have him with this, like where he's like, all right, he's an elderly person that's, seen better days. I like it. I think they did a great job. And that artwork right there, that back piece looks amazing.
And I will agree with Jabo. They should release the comic book that was released. Do you know the story about that comic book?
No.
They actually made it for the movie. Like the comic book doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
So it was released for the movie, and I'm still shocked that book was not released.
Wow, that would be killer.
That comic book was released for the movie.
So they didn't make it on its own to buy in comic stores. I'm surprised they didn't release it at the movies when you went to go see the movie.
To get the exclusive comic book. Yeah, that would
have been nice.
The same way how you got Black Panther, if you were in select movies, you got the cover with Chadwick Boseman. They could have done the exact thing. Or if you went to go see Aladdin, he came with a boo,
Yes.
Boo.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I love stuff like that at movie theaters.
For all you lovely Star Wars fans, we got some 3-inch figures. This is the Clone Wars 501st Legion sets. Just getting 3. It's literally 3 figures in one box. What's cool is the box art that comes with it. All the figures repeat because why? All the guns repeat.
Yes, just the ARC Troopers. Yeah, this looks cool though.
There's your 3 in cool poses. There's the box art for all you Star Wars collectors out there. Now this one, I believe Jabo is obsessed with this and probably can't wait for it. And this is an idea that they use for the Marvel Legends set. If they got the collector and they got this idea from the Marvel Legends set when you got the collector and the Grandmaster, and it circled each other. It was a giant circle box. Now they did one completely new where it's 3 sets in one box, and they kind of interchange and move each other around. That is the Star Wars series of the Endor figures. So if I remember, it's the last Star Wars episode 6. Now,
Return of the Jedi.
The Return of the Jedi. This was part of the scenes, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you got Luke and Leia, and then you also got which it kind of repeats. You get Luke and then Han Solo.
So is it though 2 separate Lukes, or is it just one Luke? I think it's only one Luke.
You know what? When we get to those next individual pictures, we're gonna find out because that's how cool the box looks. It's the box within the box.
Yep.
Everyone remembers the Ewok taking one of the speeders and like driving it.
Yep. This is badass. Seriously.
No, I think Luke is just by himself, and then he just repeats because, as you see right here, there's the Luke.
Yeah, it's one Luke, and then you have on the other side, Leia and Han, and then in the middle. But still, like, imagine if you could get two of them and do different poses with Luke.
That's why you buy 2 boxes of these.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at the cool box art.
Oh, this is
He's
fantastic.
on the speeder.
This is where Disney and Star Wars are getting our hard-earned money, because they're coming out with these artwork with this box art. Not just making a plain black box, they're making it for the collectors. And if you are a serious collector, you're going to buy this because this is something awesome.
And if you're one of those people that like takes a picture, puts them in these poses and stuff, it's posed for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got the backgrounds now. We used to like sit there and fight and go into the woods and try to recreate those backgrounds for our figures. Now we get the backgrounds with the figures.
Yeah, and that's the one where they're trying to get into the dish to take down the
force field.
Force field. Yeah. Like that's fantastic with the backgrounds and all the different styles. Now you have this, and then say you get the two-legged walker there, and you put that in there, and you get that as a separate piece. This is a nice thing on a shelf or a table set that you have like a whole setup. This is something really cool.
Now we got another little action figure coming out for PulseCon. Coming out next week. We have the Hoth Wampa.
Black Series too. Kenner. This is cool.
This is like not what is part of the 3-inch series, but a little bit bigger. 3-inch series, but it's a little bit bigger. But the box art alone is just pretty cool. I like the fact that you put the main box art and turn it sideways, so it's basically made to go on that rack.
Yep.
Don't poke your eye, and I'm still waiting for the poke your hole thing here. You know you want it like without the shelving holes. Like how do you buy it without? How do you buy that without the use of putting it on the display?
I don't know.
What do you tell them? There's the Wampa.
Really cool. Yep.
And if didn't someone have a display, a Wampa display at last year's Rhode Island Comic Con or 2 years ago's?
2018 Rhode Island Comic Con, Toy Vault did a display of this where it was the Wampa, and you looked like they made it so you stood in like these, like it almost looked like you were frozen from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And when you took your picture, you just flipped the picture around, and they had the Wampa on the other side, like looking down, and you were like doing this, trying to get your lightsaber. Mm-hmm. And then when you flip the picture around, it looked like you were upside down and you were doing the Wampa. We actually had this, Toy Vault gave this to us for Comic-Con, and we had this in a storage unit for the longest time, the whole setup with the Wampa. And they had a costume for this. Like we actually had the costume. Me and Kyle actually wore the helmet. Oh, that thing smelled so bad. It was sat in our storage unit way too long.
And
definitely cool.
And there's the front box art of the Wampa as well too.
Yep.
Yay! Whoops! Little sneak peek, guys. Well, now you already know what's going on next anyway. Whoops! Because it's getting late. Because why?
Might as well just go right into it.
Well, we're gonna save the best for last, pretty much. Everything that we're showing right now is going towards New York Comic Con, which is, I even forgot the date for New York Comic Con. Anyway, it's October, November. It doesn't really matter. Everything. Because why we're not getting New York Comic Con, we're going to give you the Funko Pop exclusives. So you can help us out. If you find any more New York Comic Con exclusives that are coming out, let us know. We're going to give you guys a heads up of all the Funko Pops that are starting to be coming out for New York Comic Con. So happy hunting for going on the Funko Pop's website and getting those. So you got Stitch. You got,
I like that Stitch is a baker. He's baking a little cake. You got Jiminy Cricket with the little umbrella and stuff like that. This is pretty neat, like in an action pose where he's jumping around. This is definitely cool.
So you got the Fortnite. You got the the pinata hooks. This is your favorite. Don't lie. This is your favorite.
So hate Fortnite.
Your favorite.
Captain Crook.
We got Captain Crook. We got Danny Phantom as well too. These are all, as I said, guys. These are New York Comic Con exclusives. Get ready. Remember,
they're already sold out. They're already sold out. We haven't even in New York Comic Con. It's already sold out.
Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man.
Yep.
For all you guys out there, Angry Pikachu.
He looks PO'd, man. He looks PO'd.
Could you imagine getting him upset?
Well, that's originally when Ash like I don't know much about Pokemon, but I have a lot of friends that are Pokemon nuts, and they've told me this is when he first met Ash and Pikachu. Pikachu was a
Right.
little jerk, like he was a little d-bag, and he was just mean. So, and then you have the Growlithe just sitting there like, "What's up? I'm chill."
Please wait. Shipping processing. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Also got the Soto Funko Pops one. These are like what, the 2-inch figures, like this big, right? These
They're
little
like
figures.
3 inches max, I want to say, figure wise, literally the size of a soda can, like that, and the figure is probably about 3 inches, big inside of it, for it. So,
And this is Envy Adams from Scott Pilgrim Saves the World. And by the way, guys, keep this in
awesome
mind
movie.
too. We will be doing something with one of these very soon. I
Yes.
believe this one is actually different. This is exclusives to Toy Tokyo. So go to Toy Tokyo's page if you want to get the Envy Adams soda can figures.
Mhm.
I like the soda can. I like the design of the soda can.
Yeah.
And for you guys who cannot get enough of Baby Yoda, we got the Mandalorian. We got the child. The child. The child is coming. The more of the child is coming. Yes.
Yes.
You can't get enough of the child. And if you can't get enough of the child, you can't get enough of Luke and Leia. The 2-pack of them as Jedi training, which we saw as a preview in the Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
They will be coming out as a 2-pack bundle. The child. The child.
The child.
If you don't know what I'm referencing right now, please go watch Ghostbusters 2. We also have the Andre the Giant.
The Brute Squad.
The Brute Squad, yes. The Brute Squad. The Baby Yoda is an interactive AP Pop, is it?
AR Pop. Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting.
Good to know. Also, we got the Andre the Giant. This the 10-inch figure.
Yep.
So definitely want to have him holding the rock, especially you're a big Andre the Giant fan. And I know one person that definitely love to have this in their collection or love to have it in general because they were friends with Andre the Giant. So
yes.
We also got the Simpsons Funko Pops as well too. We got the comic book guy, the shop owner, and we got Werewolf Bart from the Halloween edition.
Bart.
Yeah, Wolfman Bart.
Worst
Can we say Wolfman Werewolf
ever? I love this dude.
Why is anyone dressed up as him, especially for all the comic book store owners? I'm surprised there isn't a stand, like a cut up stand of someone having him there, and or someone saying, "Don't touch the comic books; they're in the pristine conditions," or something like that. And for all you Harry Potter fans out there, whoops, one step too further. Oh no, I'm missing one. Never mind, I am missing one. There is a Harry Potter set.
That's at the end, I think you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna end it with the Umbrella Academy. We have young Ben before he dies, in the hands of his family not doing the right thing. This is all right. So while we have young dead Ben here, could you have seen dead Ben with tentacles or young Ben with the tentacles? Could you see?
I don't know.
Could you see this version with the tentacles?
It just doesn't look right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, something's off. Maybe I did mess it up though. Oh yeah, no, we do have one more. Which is the Harry Potter. I don't know why I went backwards. And the last but not least, it is the Harry Potter. We have the Burrow, and we have Ron at the World Cup. So that is our.
So is this going to be basically like a movie moment? I would assume this one is.
Well, this is the 10-inch because it comes with the house, and this is just a separate figure on its own.
Okay, so they're two separate ones.
There's two separate ones.
All right. And so, he's rooting for Crumb and Bulgaria, whatever the name of the place is.
Dint, 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 dint. I mean, could you imagine you pitch a tent and it's so small and you go in there, it's a whole 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath layout apartment.
God, camping would be a hell of a lot more fun.
With a view? What?
Right?
Camping with a view, but it's not the view, but you're on the... Never mind. But that's just something cool to keep in mind that later down the line, 20, 30 years from now, we'll be visioning these as well too.
Right.
I don't know. Should we do another one real quick since I have
Oh,
it here?
you'd like to do the opening? You have it. Might as well
I
showcase it
have
off.
it. Did you get the game yet or no?
No, I'm gonna wait to pick it up. I'm not a huge NBA fan per
But
se.
it seems like the coin is in the box. I do
Oh,
have the
nice.
NBA Black Mamba. I do love the box art that they did.
Ah, it's Kobe.
So it's Kobe.
Yeah, and when you see the coin is two-sided. It has number 8 on one side, number 24 on the other side.
Do I really open this box and take the coin out? I love the
That's
fact
your
that they were smart. I love the fact they were smart and put the coin in the box.
well, I put the coins in the box. That's not just like the DLC separated.
I don't know. I love
If
it.
you didn't get the coin, let me know. I think I have an extra one at GameStop I can grab for you.
I don't know, but if you can hear it, that's the coin.
Mm,
That's not the CD.
might not be.
That's weight. I feel weight on this. I feel the weight on this.
Well, that's great then. If they added the coin inside the box, that's good then for the
Because
shipping from the stores.
because I feel like if they ship the coin separately, the coin will be the first thing gone.
Oh yeah.
So when you get the package, you get the whole entire thing. I do want to open it. I don't. I do want to play the game, and I don't. I should have gotten the basic edition because it does play the Kobe Bryant storyline anyway. It was just that the Kobe Bryant, the exclusive is the Kobe Bryant box art with the coin inside.
And the nice thing about that is that particular issue, that one that you have, comes with the PS5 digital download. So when you do play the game, you get the PS5 download just of the regular game, not all the Kobe stuff, but you do get the regular copy of the game. So it's not that bad. You get 2 games for one.
Does it matter? Does it
No.
really matter? And what's even more interesting, that I said this before on yesterday's Mail Call Monday, was the fact that they added the WNBA teams. So this is the first time that the women's leagues, not just one, but 2 women's leagues, are attached to the game. And this was something Kobe was trying to do, was bringing women's awareness to the sport, and he was showing up to all the WNBA games.
Yep.
So that's what's great, is the fact that you have the WNBA teams attached to this. I should play the game to see if the WNBA teams will play the men's teams, which would be pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Or if you can create an all-star team and use the men and the women of both sports in creating your own all-star team.
So I think that would be something that they should do for the NBA game now, for the All-Star game, to add a little bit to it. Maybe take a couple of the top players from the WNBA and throw them in the men's league for the All-Star game. I think that would be something kind of neat.
Jabo says, I'm waiting for my Avengers Hulk figure. Should be coming in soon.
Yes.
David, are you asking about this one? This was a pre-order. I don't know how many.
He's asking about the PS5 pre-orders. Do I know when?
The PS5 pre-orders.
So to give a little bit of a hint on that, the PS5 PlayStation will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll be doing their PlayStation Live, where they'll be announcing the price points and where and when you can pick up the consoles for pre-orders and what day they'll be coming out. Rumor has it $399 and $499 for the digital and the physical copy, and then it will be November 17th is the rumor, because the 10th is a Tuesday, so 7 days later would be the next Tuesday, so it's a week later for it. I know next Tuesday, the 22nd, is when pre-orders go live for the X and the S. I assume the PS5 will be later that week, so either that Thursday or Friday, I think we'll go. Don't know how many each store is getting, but it is going to be a first come, first serve. All stores on Tuesday will be open at 11 a.m. for GameStop here in the East Coast. So if you're down to pre-order an Xbox X or an S, definitely get to a GameStop as soon as you can first thing in the morning. Wait in line, because they are going to be limited. Each store is only going to have a certain amount of allocation.
There you go.
Yeah.
So go and get your systems, guys. Happy hunting. I mean, we're calling it a night anyway because it's almost 11 o'clock, and we've taken up more than 2.5 hours of your time. When we're going to tell a story, or should we just tell them the story real quick?
You go for it.
I forget what story we're telling.
I don't remember, dude. I lost my track.
I don't remember anyway. You know what? If someone reminds us, we'll tell you guys next week while we go through HasbroPulse.com one more time before the next day, where everyone's taking out their credit cards, waiting at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and just waiting to get their orders and stuff. I don't want the Xbox. Well, someone wants the Xbox. Yeah. I mean, I may pre-order the one for, say, I may get a PS5 and Xbox.
I'm definitely getting the PS5. That's my goal.
That's your goal.
My goal is the 5.
All right. Well, that's Bergie. You'll see him on Sunday for This Week in Pop Culture.
And that's
My name
Hash.
is Josh Dandia. You can catch me tomorrow with Sammy Castillo. If Sammy's watching, happy birthday, Sammy. Today was her birthday.
Yes. Happy B-Day, Sam.
And you'll see me tomorrow for Sammy Castillo's show. And you will catch me Sunday with this gentleman with This Week in Pop Culture. And love us, like us, follow us. And we'll see you guys very shortly. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.